York Revolution is on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
It is gone! Game over!
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Wellspan Sports Medicine, People's Bank, Shipley Energy, Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, Brewery Products, Harvey's Rental, Racehorse Tavern, Flying Feet Sports Shoes, Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group, Dasher Investment Services, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, Royal Manchester Golf Links, Community Progress Council, Fast Signs, York County Bar Association, Philly Pretzel Company, Wolf's Bus Lines, Grand Falloons, PA Lottery, and by Downtown Inc.
Nelly Rodriguez, a walk-off two-run home run! It's right there, he's got it, and this game is over! The Revs with a record-setting comeback!
Now, with the call of today's game, here's the voice of the York Revolution, Daryl Henry.
Good evening, everyone, from People's Bank Park here in downtown York. Welcome to game number 106 of York Revolution Baseball. Tonight, big Saturday night here in August as the Revs look to even this series against the Long Island Ducks. Game 2 of 3 this weekend. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Jake Ness. Welcome to Revs Baseball on a summer night. It's a hot one here this evening. Sun shining as we hit the air, and the Revs, who dropped the opening series of the homestand 2 out of 3 to the Genomes, swept the Barnstormers, but riding that sweep into last night's opener with Long Island, they dropped that opener by a final score of 9-2. And Jake, last night the Revs fell behind early. They never really were in it as Akil Morris kept them off balance for 6 innings and got out hit 14-5. Hopefully better things here tonight.
Yeah, you can hope. And you turn to Nick Travieso on the mound, and you know Travi's been probably the most dependable guy on this staff all season long, riding 7 straight quality starts, and no matter what he has to battle through, it seems like he will always keep the offense in the game. Last start against the Genomes, last Saturday in particular, ran into some issues, but finished 6 innings, just 3 runs. And, you know, they faced Joe Iorio today, who they've also seen a couple of times this season. And like we say with Lancaster every time, it's all about making those adjustments to the pitcher, how many times you see him.
Revs 16-23 in the second half, 9 games back. Long Island 15-25, 10.5 games back. Overall, Revs are 47-58. Ducks are 51-54. And in the wild card, Long Island is 4th, 4.5 back. The Revs are 5th, 8.5 back in that race. It will be Nick Travieso tonight, 6-5 with a 4.03 ERA, which is top 5 in the league. And righty Joe Iorio goes for Long Island. He's 7-4 with an ERA of 5.09. Take a look at what's on tap on the pregame tonight, brought to you by Brewery Products and Bud Light. We've got a look around the league in our next segment coming up. We'll hear from Mays here in just a moment as well. And our first pitch tonight set for 6:30. It's a fireworks Saturday here at the stadium. And we'll have it for you right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
When it comes to insurance and financial services, you need providers you can trust. A team that has the experience and resources of a nationwide leader and the attention and understanding of a neighbor and friend. You need Gensler & Smith Associates. For more than 40 years, Gensler & Smith has been the one-stop shop for the insurance and financial consumers of York County, providing life and group, commercial, and home and auto insurance. Visit GenslerSmith.com or call 717-741-0965. GenslerSmith.com or 717-741-0965.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Back here, pregame from People's Bank Park as the Revs getting set for Game 2 of this series with the Long Island Ducks. We'll take a look around the league, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Around the Atlantic League tonight, Gastonia and High Point. The Honey Hunters put up a big 15-0 win yesterday, and they will look to add to that series today. They are scoreless top 1 against the Rockers. Lexington and Staten Island getting underway shortly after us at 6:35, as are the Lancaster Barnstormers and Charleston Dirty Birds. The Barnstormers trying to snap their 4-game losing skid, and finally, fresh off of walking off the Genomes last night, Southern Maryland will host Wild Health at 6:35. Covered a lot with Mace today on the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report. We'll talk Ben Herrick, a new Revs addition, Magli Ordonez Jr., maybe you know his dad. Talked about him as well, and look forward to tonight's matchup against the Ducks. That's on the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report coming up next.
Work in professional sports. York's pro baseball team, the York Revolution, has an opening for an assistant groundskeeper. Improve your turf management skills and learn more under the guidance of the head groundskeeper at Peoples Bank Park. Enjoy the satisfaction of preparing a professional-level playing surface on a nightly basis, perform scheduled field maintenance, and work non-game events to ensure the protection of the playing surface. The most qualified candidate will receive a monthly stipend of $1,500 and an hourly rate of $10 per hour for working non-game rental events. Field maintenance turf grass majors are preferred, and this opening features an immediate start date. Begin an exciting new chapter in your career with York's professional baseball team. For more details and to express interest, email info@yorkrevolution.com. That's info@yorkrevolution.com.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse for the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup. It's time for the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report. Now here's the manager of the Revs, Mark Mason.
All right, Mace. Well, last night against the Ducks, let's start with your starting pitcher making his debut, Ben Herrick. What were your thoughts watching him from in here? Some things he did well and where he got into trouble?
Overall, I mean, I thought it was okay. The game started out a little rough for him. You never know, especially when you're a pitcher making your first appearance with a new team, and you get a runner on base right away and then a base hit to follow that. So it's all of a sudden you're in a stress where, if that inning goes a little bit cleaner, you might have a different outcome. But overall, I thought he threw the ball okay. I thought too many pitches in the middle of the plate for the most part. Lenine said he was hitting his spots, maybe 60-70% of the time, but he's not a really hard thrower. So if you're missing your spot throwing 95, that's a little different than maybe throwing 85 and 86 somewhere in there. So overall, it was the first one, so we'll get him back out there one more time and see how it goes. But at the beginning of the game we didn't help him, and then as it progressed, he didn't help himself either. So it was a combination of both.
Your other debuting lefty, Doug Olchese, out of the bullpen in the 9th inning, and you only got to see 9 in-game pitches, but he got 3 outs. What do you think with that one?
The results were really good, and Lenine said the ball moved a lot, that he had a lot of movement, which is something we really can't see from the side here, and I've only really seen him throw like off the mound one time in the bullpen, and that wasn't at full game speed either. So it was kind of touch and feel for release point and stuff like that. So, I thought it was good. I like 9 pitches and 3 outs. I like that, and I'm sure the position players enjoyed that also.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought you were about to say something else.
No, I think so. It was only 9 pitches. I don't know how much more I can elaborate.
No, that's good. That's good. I missed the cue. Well, you had Courtney Mack in before that, and he ate up a lot of innings for you. He's not giving. All right, so what happened with the Mace interview is that our IT team decided that everything needed to be on the cloud, and in the middle of the interview, the piece moved from our laptop to the cloud. So we will bring it back up and rejoin Mace in progress. We apologize for yet another interruption.
Like that, and I'm sure the position players enjoyed that also.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought you were about to say something else.
No, I think so. It was only 9 pitches. I don't know how much more I can elaborate.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I missed the cue. Well, you had Courtney Mack in before that, and he ate up a lot of innings for you. He's not given up a lot of hits, but I assume, obviously, the focus with him is to try to cut down those walk numbers.
No question about that. I mean, he threw a lot of pitches to get 8 outs. We were talking about that before we came on to do this. So it's like, 80 pitches or thereabouts for 8 outs that's really a lot. I mean, their starting pitcher went 80 pitches for 6 innings, and, we had some guys throw 9 pitch innings for 3 outs and 15, 16 pitch innings for 3 outs. So, the walk total definitely has to come down, and so does the pitch count. And the pitch count is just a result of when we get ahead of the hitter, it ends up 3-2. And if we start out 3-0, it ends up 3-2. And then, I kind of was not on the same page with some of the 3-2 pitch selections that I saw. Usually when you struggle with your fastball command, probably breaking balls are not really good selections with 3-2, to be honest. I mean, unless you're a breaking ball pitcher, right? And he's not. He's a fastball pitcher. So, I think sometimes he puts himself behind the 8 ball with it's just the wrong selection. It just is. Hey, just because it's 3-2 and you anticipate that the hitter is sitting on a fastball, that's what he's expecting. That does not mean you don't throw it. And I think that's where Courtney got in trouble, especially last night.
Well, with going to him in relief last night, you did have nicely. He can slide right up into that spot tomorrow in the rotation. No issue with doing that with his schedule and everything.
No, it's not. I told him 2 days ago. I said, look, there's a chance I might pitch you on Sunday, so we'll kind of touch and feel the in-between game, work that we do in the bullpen. But, my plan was last night that if Ben struggled, that I was going to just let Courtney roll with it as far as he could go and try to save as much bullpen as possible. And, and we were able to do that. We only used 2 bullpen guys, and, after Courtney, and one of them is a new guy, was Doug. So, Rowdy's came in, did a great job, and then we got to see Doug for the first time. So the guys that have been here for a while that have been our regular bullpen guys, we didn't touch any of them yesterday. So that should put us in a good spot for today and tomorrow.
You think Rowdy's is getting some confidence in his ability in this league now?
Oh, definitely. And the results have been good. I mean, I think he had one rough one, maybe in Charleston where he tried to finish up a 9th inning or something like that. And we end up had to bring, Jim in to finish that game up. But, no, I mean, I like the way he throws the ball. His velocity has gotten better, since he's been here. And I think that's all part of the everyday work that he's getting in now that a lot of guys don't get that in when they're home. Like you're getting throwing in, but nothing can duplicate the game. Nothing. Even if you're pitching against, summer league or whatever it is. I mean, yeah, the adrenaline gets up and whatever, but, you're pitching against guys that if you make mistakes, they can punish you here. And, so he's done a really good job, I thought, of commanding the fastball and slotting that breaking ball when he needs to, and been able to command that as well.
New roster addition today, Maglio Ordonez Jr., infielder picked up. What can you tell us about him?
Well, I mean, I was with Mags. He was at a camp where we were in, it was from mid-November to mid-December last year. So I got to spend a lot of time with him down in Florida and watch him every day and watch him hit every day, play in games. The workouts that we did 2 hours in the morning before the games would start. So I got to watch him get a lot a lot of drills in, a lot of work in. And I mean, of course, everybody, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people have heard and know of his dad. Yeah. So, I mean, he understands the game. He's a young, but like 26 years old, I think. So he's been around a little bit, but he just needs to get consistent playing time too. So he can play multiple positions for us. He can play 3 infield positions and all the outfield. So, at this time of the year where we're at, we need to start giving guys a break. Perez has been on his feet a lot. He covered for Elmer when Elmer was out. He was playing regular second base pretty much anyway. Now that Jack left, we were kind of short in the infield. So, I talked to Mags a couple days ago, and he was actually playing. And, the team he was playing with gave him his release so he could come here and play with us. So I thought that was nice of them. And it's a really good opportunity for him, too.
You got Travieso going tonight. Pretty good feeling for the entire team and the clubhouse when he's on the mound, I would think, the way he's been throwing lately.
He's a bulldog for sure. I mean, he's going to go out there and get after it. Last night he's standing over here taking notes, on trying to put a game plan together for what he'd like to do tonight. And that's what you should do. When you're the starting pitcher for the next day or you're going to pitch in this series, Austin was over there with him last night. And, we're all, chiming in, comparing notes on, what we think, what type of hitter this one is, what type of hitter this one is. And, and then you still have to pitch to your strength, though. I mean, just because somebody says, "Oh, wow, man, he's a good fastball hitter." Well, I mean, most guys are good fastball hitters, right? But you got to locate, you got to sequence, you got to use some other pitches, you got to keep them off balance, you got to have command, And if you do those things, they always say good pitching beats good hitting. You see it every year in the playoffs, postseason, World Series, whatever, in the big leagues. If usually the teams with the best pitching and the best defense usually make it to those games, and it's not always about the best hitting team. So you just got to take advantages of situations offensively when you get them. But, and we know a lot of these guys. I mean, we know most of their guys. They have a few new guys, but not that many. And so, we'll see what happens tonight.
All right, Mace. Thanks a lot. Good luck.
Yep, thank you.
The Northeastern Bobcat Marching Band with our national anthem tonight. They will have some football events to cover in the next week, beginning next Friday night. Rebs have taken the field here tonight. We would have carried the entire interview, or the entire anthem, if not for the crack IT team wrecking the pregame interview again with another failure, but got most of it in, so Rebs looking to even the series tonight as Nick Travieso gets the dirt to his liking and will begin his warm-ups here momentarily. Here are the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Flying Feed. For Long Island, they will have Phil Caulfield at second base leading things off. Sue-Wei Lin moves up to the second spot tonight and will play shortstop as Travi's first warm-up sailed the whole way to the backstop. Alejandro De Aza will DH and hit third. Cleanup hitter is Davidson Romero. He'll play at third base. Carlos Castro catches and hits fifth. Jose Sermo at first base will bat sixth. Dustin Woodcock in right field is hitting seventh. Batting eighth and playing left field is Matt Chamberlain. And Anthony Seymour, who they just acquired from Charleston, is in center field batting ninth. Again, Caulfield, Lynn, De Aza, Romero, Castro, Sermo, Woodcock, Chamberlain, and Seymour. for the Ducks. For the Revs tonight, they will have J.C. Encarnacion in right field leading things off. Elmer Reyes, the shortstop, hits second. Telvin Nash will DH and bat third. Nelly Rodriguez at first base is hitting cleanup. Melky Mesa, left field, bats fifth. Jeffrey Perez at second base will hit sixth. Josue Herrera, the third baseman, is batting seventh. Connor Lean in center field will hit eighth. And John Nunez does the catching and bats ninth. Again, Encarnacion, Reyes, Nash, Rodriguez, Mesa, Perez, Herrera, Lean, and Nunez for the Revs. As Nick Travieso will make his 18th start. 6-5 with a 4.03 ERA. That's fifth in the league. 91 2/3 innings, only 76 hits. He's got the lowest opponent's average at 228. 42 walks, 64 strikeouts. At the lowest opponent's average at 228. 42 walks, 64 strikeouts. Also has the fifth lowest whip. Here at home, he's 4-2 with a 3.42 ERA. He has struggled a bit against Long Island, made two starts up there. One was the first outing back from that hamstring injury that he had early in the season. And only went a couple of innings and was hit around early. And then the second one was honestly maybe the most he's been hit around in a normal start that he's made. And I remember talking to him that night. He had already moved past it. That's the way he is, and he has been consistently excellent every start since. Quality start, if not dominant start. The last time he faced them was just before July 4th. And Phil Caulfield will lead things off. Our Dasher Investment Services first pitch tonight. He swings at it and flies it to left. And Melky's got it red. He walks over to his left, puts it away. One pitch, one out. Our first pitch tonight thrown at 6:30 on the dot, and Caulfield retired to begin the night. Take that every time. Here is Su-Wei Lin, Taiwanese shortstop. 4 games played with Long Island, 4 for 13. Had 2 hits last night, including a double and 2 runs scored. First pitch fastball, that's in for a strike. Played on tonight is Steven Zawiski. Batted Steve Hart to the crew at first, Bill Reuter at third. Pitch is up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lynn, who's got major league time with Boston and Minnesota. By the way, it's warmer tonight. Board says 91 degrees as we start. Here's the 1-1, and it's a little bit high. Weather brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. There is a wind out to left. It's sunny, just about totally clear today. Here's the 2-1, and it misses outside. Revs in the traditional home whites tonight. Long Island in their orange jerseys again. Revs are just 3-7 against this opponent. Travieso from the stretch. He fires, and it's popped up. And it looks like it may be playable. Herrera at third is over into foul ground. He's got it right behind the coach's box. 2 up, 2 down. Lou Ford not in the lineup tonight. He is coaching at third, and they do expect Wally Backman back in their dugout tomorrow. 2 down. Here is Alejandro De Aza DHing. He's the league leader in hitting at .339. 9 home runs for the year. He's also tops in on base, a .445 mark. 1 for 4 last night. He's hitting .414 against York. First pitch, he swings and taps a foul straight back. 5th in the league in doubles with 27. Travieso did silence him when facing him previously, 0 for 4 against Travi this year. Here's the pitch, and he swings and pulls a one-hopper foul off the sidewall past the Revs dugout. Then it hit the angled wall behind where Rowdy's is sitting in the bullpen. Went pinballing out toward Perez at second. Everybody on their toes. On the stretch, and the 0-2. It is down and in. Travieso's been solely from the stretch since the injury early in the year. Which was back around mid-May, and he has only gotten stronger since. Now has a sign from Nunez. He's ready. And the 1-2, it is swung on and golfed deep but foul down the right field side. And it goes bouncing right up over the picnic pavilion itself. And out of sight. 1-2 it remains. Base is empty, 2 outs, just getting started tonight. Last night, the first meeting between these two in York. They had met 9 times in New York. Wrapping up those visits by July 3rd. Pitch, it is high, 2-2. Yet another mess on the schedule this year. Travieso set. Here's the 2-2, and it's down and away, just missed. Birthday wishes to Alan Sipe, who's been on the mend and not here tonight, but listening at home. Happens to also be the host dad of one Nick Travieso. Sue and Alan have been great host family for years. Here's the payoff, and it misses down low. So Deaza works his way on the walk. And again, he not only leads the league in batting, but on base percentage as well. Now a 2-out runner, Davidson Romero to the plate. Travieso last time out, no decision against the Genomes, 6 innings, 3 runs. That was last weekend. Another quality start, though. First pitch to Romero. It's in for a strike. 7th straight quality start. Romero hitting .284, 15 home runs. Pitch, it is down low. And 3 and 4 in the order. Deaza, number 1 in the league in on base. Romero's 3rd. .416 on base percentage, tied for 4th in the league in walks with 70. Last 34 games, he's been on safely in all but 2 as he lays off just outside. Fastball missed. 2-1. Romero's hit .364 against the Revs this year. Travi the 2-1, and it's down and away, breaking ball. Should Romero reach, Travieso will have to deal with former teammate Carlos Castro next. Revs came back and won against the Genomes last Saturday. That was 5-3 win. They scored 4 in the 8th, which got Travi off the hook. He fires and is swinging a pop-up, foul ground. Nelly from first is on his way toward the stands and out of room. It lands just down in the Revs dugout right next to Courtney Mack, who had staked claim to the trash can seat. Landed right next to him and right next to Meg as well. It's like she's getting into that bag of athletic training gear. Had no idea it was right behind her. Now full count, and De Aza will be on the move with the pitch. On the stretch, he fires, and a swing and a line drive, base hit to left. Melky will have to track it over toward the corner. De Aza on his way to third. He's held there, and Romero will only get one on it as Mesa guns it in from the warning track to second base. Just a single. It does extend the inning, first and third with 2 outs for Castro.
Well, Melky found his place on the assist leaderboard today, and I think he's hungry for it now as he came up gunning there.
I didn't know if I should tell him or not, but
He asked.
yeah, do you want to know? Yeah. And he started licking his chops, I think. Here's Carlos Castro, who's overall at 327, 350 with Long Island, and he lays off down and away. Has 13 home runs, 7 have come in 30 games since being dealt to the Ducks. Against his former team, he's hit 400 this year. Here's the pitch. Swings and fouls it back. That'll reach the roof. 2 for 5 last night. Drove in a first inning run. But he was 4 for 10 with the Genomes against York, and then another 2 for 5 last night. Made sure to stop over and be social today when they were headed out toward the batting cage. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he grounds it sharply off the glove of Reyes, who laid out at short. It's into left center, and the Ducks grab the early lead. It'll be another RBI hit for Castro, who stung it. Elmer was upset with himself. He laid out low to the dirt. It hit just off the end of his glove. He slapped the dirt in disgust. And with the RBI hit, the Ducks lead at 1-0. 3 straight have reached after Travieso had the first 2 outs. Here is Jose Sermo now. On the first offering, that is high. It's actually, well, let's go back a little further. It's, wow, 7 straight. All 7 games on this homestand now. The opponent has scored first. It's the 1-0, and that misses high. The Revs had Lancaster score first in all 3 games, and they swept that series. But going back further, they've been behind first in every game, as Travieso takes a little stroll behind the mound, trying to regroup. Jose Sermo, 4 games with his new team. He's 4 for 10, and he's got 7 walks, 3 last night. Switch hitter bats left, 2-0 pitch. He takes low.
Yeah, in a lot of those games, they had seen struggles against the starters, and it was the bullpens that they really have gotten to mostly in this series. The 4-run 8th against the Genomes last Saturday.
3-0, and it's over for a strike. Now, Travieso did have first inning struggles last start. He allowed 2 on a couple hits and 3 walks last Saturday night, and then allowed only 1 more run after that. Had 3 double play balls that he threw in his 6 innings. He fires, and it is in there as Sermo started to twirl the bat away. Had to try to fake and toss it to himself and not show up the plate ump. I don't know if he was.
It was a decent attempt.
Successful or not.
You have to respect the effort.
Like a little baton. Both runners will be on the move. Full count, 2 outs, and Travieso lifts the leg and looks Romero back, trying to catch him leaning. This will be his 28th pitch of the inning coming up. And here it is. Swing, and it's hit in the air in left. Mesa back a couple of steps, drifting with it as the wind pushes it, but he's got plenty of room. Just shy of the track in left field. Catch is made to end the inning. Ducks do rally with 2 outs, and they score a run on 2 hits and 2 left. The end of the half inning tonight. It's Long Island 1, York coming up.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This summer, while lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like health care, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
This is Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. Catch York Revolution baseball right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
1-0, Long Island leads it. It was a 28-pitch first for Travieso, who in his previous start had 31 in the first inning and then settled in. Rebs will face righty Joe Iorio tonight. He is 7-4 with a .509 earned run average, and he's done some this year of what he's done most years with the Ducks. Begin the year in relief and then join their rotation. 24 outings, 14 starts, 93 2/3 innings, 103 hits. Opponents hitting .281. Doesn't hurt himself with a lot of walks. 36 walks, 54 Ks. He is 1-0 with a .623 ERA against York. 3 appearances and 2 starts. JC leads it off from the stretch. Iorio fires and misses outside with it. JC has a triple against Iorio this year. 1 for 3 against him. It's hitting .285 overall. Pitch is across for a strike. 11 home runs, 49 knocked in. (1-1), and it is down and away, just off. Castro back there with him tonight, doing the catching. He was DHing last night. JC, who's top 10 in the league in slugging. Pitch. It is swung on, line to the gap in left center field, down for a hit, and one hops the wall on his way to second. Chamberlain can't get a throw in. He'll toss to the cut man, and it's a leadoff double for JC, his 26th double this year. Came in tied for 6th in the league there, and extra base hit number 43. He came in tied for 7th in the league there.
And now 8 doubles in his last 10 games. He has just torn the cover off the ball recently. Starting to find the gaps a lot more frequently here in this last month or so. That was difficult.
Frequently. I like it. I like it better than the regular way. Here's Elmer. First pitch is high. And JC had most of a night off last night, save for a late game pinch hit appearance. Reyes now hitting .292, 9 home runs, 54 ribbies. 1-0, swings and fouls it back over the roof. Speak of doubles, Elmer leads the league with 32, and the Rebs lead the league now with 218 as a team. Reyes, who's 5th in total hits, pitch, and misses high, 2 balls and a strike. He's got one of his doubles against Iorio this year, 2 for 7 against him. Iorio, who returns to his roots with the Ducks. He's originally from West Islip, New York, then moved to Florida at a young age. He fires, and it's poked on the ground right side. Diving attempt, Sermo from first, can't make a play. And JC advances to third. They're at the corners with nobody out. Elmer was just giving himself up and poking it to advance Encarnacion, but Sermo had to lay out for it, made the attempt, but knocked it on the dirt over towards second, and it's an infield hit.
Yeah, put the ball in play and good things happen. Feels like we talked about the Revs being burned by that defensively by a lot of teams that take that approach, and Elmer Reyes, exactly what you want out of your number 2 hitter after your leadoff guy gets on.
Down 1-0, threatening immediately. Pitch to Talvin Nash is off the plate outside. Nash DHing, he's hitting .250 with 9 home runs, 20 driven in 29 games. With men in scoring position, he's hitting .333. Slide step home, and Iorio gets the bottom outside corner call to even things up, 1-1. And he will not overpower you. 30-year-old righty, 6 feet, 190. Slide steps home, and Nash chops a foul down the third base side. It's 1-2. Now, he's been roughed up 2 of his last 3 starts, 3 of his last 5. 2 starts ago had a really good one. Last time out, no decision against Charleston. 3 innings, 6 runs on 8 hits. A lot of pitches that night. Deals home, and it is outside. See a lot of breaking stuff from him. That time it missed. Allowed a couple of home runs in his last start. The one before that, he won 3-2 at Staten Island, gave up just 2 runs on 4 hits in 7. As Nash foul tips this one into the netting and stays alive. Now, interestingly, that one followed one against Staten Island that was his worst of the year. Lost 10-9 and gave up 8 runs on 15 hits in 4 2/3. So it's been a roller coaster for him of late. Pitch to Nash, a swing and a line drive to center field. In is Seymour, and he plays it on a hop. It's a base hit. Encarnacion scores. We're tied at 1. And Anthony Seymour came in. He was totally caught in between and maybe fooled whether to go for it or not, and he stopped and turned it into kind of a short hop that he let drop in front of him. It's an RBI hit, and we are tied 1-1.
Yeah, stayed with the breaking stuff that time against Nash. A slider that did not run off the plate as he intended, and Nash, who we've seen really excel against pitches on the outer third recently, just sort of flung the barrel at it and tied up Seymour in center field.
Now the first 3 Revs hitters with base hits. First and second for Nelly. And he takes a slider for a strike. Again, Nash has been picking up a bunch of RBI singles here lately. Nelly, who's at first base tonight, has one of his homers this year off of Iorio. Pitch is taken low. 1 for 5 against him with a home run in Central Islip. Nelly's got 17 overall. He's hitting .239. Well, with 90 walks, he's 4th in the league in on base at .416. Here's the pitch. It is a called strike. Cutter on the outside. Draws a look back. 1-2. One score. Here's the stretch. And delivers home, and Nelly swings and fouls it off. First base side. Iorio, who began the year 10 outings in relief. And in the first 9, he allowed just 1 earned run combined. But as a starter this year, 4-4 with a .570 ERA. Sets the hands below the belt, delivers home, and misses high. 2-2. Tried to flip another slider up there. Tied at 1. Ducks had 2 hits in the first. Rebs have 3 and still no outs. I'll look back. Pitch to Nelly. It is high. Good eye. Works it full. Just missed. Up and outside. Bunch of sliders from Iorio. JC led off with a double and scored. Reyes at second had a key infield hit. Nash at first had the RBI hit. Malky on deck watching. Here's the 3-2 to Nelly. And it's up and in. Walk number 91. And that'll load him up with still no outs. And he's now 14 away from Talbot Nash's single season Atlantic League walks record. As he unhooks all of his gear, Malky Mesa will walk to home plate. Speaking of records, Malky is 9 away from Andres Perez franchise RBI record. He could cut into that here. First pitch is over for a strike. Malky hitting .270, 13 home runs, 65 driven in this year. 303 lifetime with York. Here's the 0-1, and he swings and he pops it in the air, shallow right center. Woodcock is in from right, makes the grab. Elmer will tag, take a couple of steps, and the throw comes into the plate on one hop. Now that is out number 1. As Iorio sets Malky aside this time. Now Jeffrey Perez will try to pick him up. Or E-Fry, as he's known to some.
Which is worse, E-Fry or the Joe Sue I heard on that podcast?
Oh, man. I think E-Fry. But neither is good. Perez has a homer off Iorio this year. First pitch, he swings and fouls it away left side. Big crowd tonight. And that one caught by somebody. Perez at .265 with 6 home runs. Against Long Island, he's hit .361. Pitch to him, swings and fouls it off to the left again. Had one of the Revs' 5 hits last night. As pretty quiet night. Connor Lean homered late in the game. Talbin had an RBI single. That was it. (1-1) the score. First inning tonight. Bases loaded, 1 out. It's the 0-2. It is inside. As Jeffrey shuffled back out of the way. 1-2. It's a good spot from Iorio. And a good take from Perez. Jeffrey 2 for 6 with a home run off Iorio, and he'll request time. Now, Travieso needed 28 pitches in the top half. Iorio is about to throw his 27th. The 1-2, and he swings and pokes it to shortstop. Right there, Lynn to second for 1. Turn to first is late. Perez beats it out. RBI fielder's choice, and the Revs take the lead. Reyes scores, and it's 2-1. Well, that works. Legs it out, keeps the inning alive. Ducks have turned the most double plays in the league, but not on Jeffrey's watch as he picks up RBI number 23, and it'll be first and third for Josue Herrera. Nash at third, Jeffrey on at first. Herrera digs in, a move to first. Perez back standing. And we'll see if he runs with first and third. The one thing, if he stays at first, they're holding him and would give Herrera a little extra room to get one through if he pulls it. Not running first pitch, and Herrera swings and drives it out to center, but right there is Seymour as he drifts over into left center and makes the play. That'll end the inning, but the Revs scored 2 in the first. Both pitchers have thrown 28 through an inning. Revs scored 2 on 3 hits and 2 left, and they take the lead 2-1 as we head to the second.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
What do you dream about when you think of warm weather, beach sand, and a ball? If you're thinking about soccer tournaments on the beach, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is there with you. If the ball in your dream is a volleyball, Flying Feet has you covered as well.
Flying Feet.
Playing in the sand is great fun, but the sand can be hot and abrasive. Don't let it spoil your game. Stop by Flying Feet for a pair of sand socks. Sand socks are lightweight, breathable foot coverings. They keep the sand out and protect your feet from the heat and abrasion. Great for all beach activities, they are available in youth through adult sizes in an array of flashy colors. Before heading to the sandbox of your dreams, visit Flying Feet Sports Shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue and grab a pair of sand socks. We will keep you at the top of your game, no matter what your game.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Out of the second inning, Revs have gone in front 2-1. Both teams with offensive production right out of the gates tonight. Revs got to Iorio with the first 4 reaching safely, and Ducks got to Travieso after he had gotten the first 2 outs. Both starters with 28 pitch first innings. Travi will look to settle in just as he did in his last start after a tough first. Dustin Woodcock will lead it off. First pitch, he shows bunt and pulls it back, and it's called high. Look pretty good from here. Woodcock hitting .243 with 11 home runs. Been a tough out for York, 400 with a homer. Pitch, it is over for a strike.
Similar spot.
Yes, but he wasn't bunting this time, so must have really thrown a monkey wrench into things. 1-1, and it tails off the plate away. Woodcock 2 for 4 with a double against Travieso this year. A couple RBIs against him. The 2-1, and he swings and launches it way up and way foul over the first base side. 2-2. Woodcock, Chamberlain, and Seymour, the 7, 8, 9 hitters this inning. 2-2 pitch. It is a little high. Not according to StatCast.
There have been 3 pitches in nearly that exact same spot, according to StatCast. 2 have been balls, 1 has been a strike.
And now the count is full. Here's the payoff. And it misses up and in, and it leads to a leadoff walk. Travieso kicks at the dirt at the front of the mound, no doubt frustrated. Second walk he's issued tonight. Here's Matt Chamberlain. 9 games played with the Ducks. He's hitting .258. Left-hand hitting outfielder. First pitch is right there for a strike. Chamberlain, who had gotten to the high A level with Palm Beach in the Cardinals system earlier this year. Throw to first and back is Woodcock, who does have 14 steals. The 0-1. And it is just outside. Chamberlain was at Class A Palm Beach this year. Previous couple of years at High A Peoria. Connecticut native, played at the University of New Haven. Pitch from Travie, it's just outside, 2-1. Native of North Branford, Connecticut. Travieso fighting it a little bit here early tonight. Now fires, runner goes, and a swing and a miss. Throw down from Nunez has to be intercepted by Reyes over on the other side of the bag. And that was a tough throw to get off. Chamberlain swung, and his follow-through took him right in front of Nunez. Didn't have much of a throwing lane. It's stolen base number 15 for Woodcock this year. 2-2 the count. Runner at second with nobody out. Now ready and fires. And a line drive to center. It's a base hit. Woodcock at third. He'll be held with no outs. Lean fires it in to Nelly. Lou Ford holding him at third. It's first and third with no outs here in the second inning. No damage yet, but the Ducks are set up. Travieso, the last 7 starts, all quality starts. 4-1 with a 2.49 ERA on that stretch. Dates back to July 8th. And his run of dominant starts really began the next start. His Last 6 starts since mid-July, he's 4-0 with a 2.17. 4 straight winning decisions. Here's Anthony Seymour, 9th place hitter. He swings, grounds one foul down the first base side. That one past Kevin Watley, one of their backup infielders who's been hanging out in that first base coach's box all series. Seymour batting from the left. They just got him from Charleston yesterday. Hitting .253, 6 home runs. Known for his speed. Here's the pitch. Swings and fouls it back over the roof. We got him for a player to be named later. Released infielder Jackson McGowan to make room for him. 0-2, runner goes, it's high, and Nunez, if he was going to throw it, drops it. Was loading up like he was thinking about it, but it'll be a stolen base for Matt Chamberlain, and now it's second and third with no outs.
I wonder how long it will be until they receive that player to be named later. Earlier this year, we've seen it date back as far as 2 years. Was Connor Lean in Lancaster?
Yes. Corners in, pitch to Seymour. It is a called third strike. A cutter up at the top of the zone. He is frozen on it. And Travieso with a big first strikeout tonight. 1 away here in the second inning. Yeah, I think it was for like Jovan Rose's rights from 2 years ago or something like that. Whatever. Who needs rules? Here's Phil Caulfield at the top of the order. Fly to left his first time. And he takes a strike at the knees. That one at 90 from Travieso. Top of the order for the Ducks. Caulfield has hit .400 with men in scoring possession. Here's the 0-1, and he swings and he lines it foul down the first base side. Bounce right off of, I think, some catcher's gear resting on the tarp. JC will underhand it up to a fan in the picnic area. 0-2. Caulfield, 21 games with Long Island. He's been on base safely in all of them. Started the year in Mexico. Corners in still, the 0-2. Grounds it, second base. Perez lines it up. This will tie the game. Throws to first for the out. Caulfield on 0-2 does his job. Rolls it to second. RBI ground out. 2-2 the score with Woodcock coming across. Chamberlain goes to third base with 2 outs. That leadoff walk scored, and of course, Travieso on 2 of those 4 balls thought that he had strikes. Here is Sue-Wei Lin. First pitch is down and in. Runner at third, 2 outs. Now we've yet to have a scoreless half inning in this game tonight. Lin a foul out to the third baseman his first at bat. Here's the 1-0. Fastball a little low. Travieso wanted that one. Approaching the 50 pitch mark here in the first 2 innings. Now deals home, and that's across for a strike. 2-1. Each team now 2 runs on 3 hits. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball out to right center. Long run, JC. It's trouble. It's down. And a one hops the wall. Run will score. Lynn into second. It's an RBI double. And Long Island goes back in front. It's 3-2. Now Lynn drives in his second in 5 games since coming to the league. And they have now scored 2 of their 3 runs tonight on 2 out hits.
And that's now 2 doubles in as many games for Lynn in this series as well. He's been a tough out. Moved up from the 8 spot to the 2 spot tonight.
That was trouble as soon as it left the bat. Here's De Aza. First one is just outside. De Aza walked with 2 outs in the first. That was the beginning of the trouble. He scored their first inning run, which came on Carlos Castro's RBI single. Ducks lead at 3-2. Here's the pitch. And a fastball, a called strike. Down at the bottom of the zone. 1-1 the count. Lights are partway on here early tonight. Travieso a couple checks back. De Aza got time called before he delivered home. By the way, we mentioned this last night. I don't think we have yet tonight. Revs are 1,000 and 1,000 all time beginning play tonight. That's what last night's loss did after win number 1,000 the night before. Pitch. It is inside. Well, we build Thursday's game as the rubber match of a lifetime. What's tonight?
I think tonight just starts a new slate of the next 1,000 games.
Tonight is game number 2001 all time. 2-1. Swings and pokes it the other way and into left field. Lynn speeding around third. Here we go. Mesa throws home. He is out. Never a doubt. He had no chance. Melky Mesa hoses another one. Number 31 of his Revs career. He's 1 away from the record, and that's 4 in the last 5 nights and 3 at the plate.
Yeah,
what are they doing?
We should really put up a sign that says don't swim with the Sharks.
You do not run on Melchizedek. 2 runs do score in the inning on 3 hits. 1 runner left. It's 3-2 Long Island. And another dime from El Capitan as we head to the bottom half of the second.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed index annuity that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique Pure Links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com.
Hey man, I know how you feel. That guy down the street, the one with the fancy lawn, those weekend get-togethers, the big family barbecues, and the barefoot kids and wife outside working on her tan. Hey, it's no secret. It's greener on that side of the fence. It's Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Greener grass on your side of the fence is just a quick phone call away. For world-class care right in your backyard, call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, 717-292-9994.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
3-2 Long Island as Connor Lean leads off the home second. Looks at a curveball just outside. Melky Mesa, another outfield assist. 4 in the last 5 nights. 3 at home plate in the last 4 nights. Pitch to Lean is a called strike on the outer border. Now Lean hitting at .262, hit his 14th home run last night. That was his second in 3 nights. 1-1, and it misses down low. His celebration caught my eye. He carried the bat boy off into the dugout, and they put the home run chain on him. And he said that he had been talking about it with the bat boy for a while, kind of pre-orchestrated as he bounces one foul to Polo at third, but he had been over on the visiting side for previous opportunities. But they choreographed it, so. I guess it's either that or you twerk. Here's the 2-2, and he swings and grounds it to second base. Caulfield's got it, throw to first. Lean hustling hard, but thrown out, 1 away. Might have broken his bat on that.
I think the twerks are saved for the doubles.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of those too. But here's John Nunez. Nunez rounding out the order tonight, hitting at .272, 3 home runs. Here at home, he's hitting .339. First pitch, down and in. That almost hit his foot. It bounces away. Castro back to recover as he gets some ribbing from JC, who's on deck. I think JC was trying to tell him, "You're asleep," based on the motion he made with his hand. Castro chucked it at him. Iorio with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball 88 on the radar. Revs down 3-2 here in the bottom of the second. One, and he swings, hits it high in the air in center. Seymour has to go back on this. It is still carrying onto the track, and he can't make the play. And Nunez around second, on his way for third. He is there standing. And it will be a triple for John Nunez. Seymour was with it, but he did not sprint back to a spot. He kept drifting, and he was still moving, approaching the batter's eye as it hit his glove, and he could not hang on. First triple of the year for Nunez. He launched that one up, and it carried almost 400 feet on the fly. Here's JC, and he swings and misses. First pitch, fastball. First baseman Sermo is up. Everybody else back with Nunez at third and 1 away. Ground ball elsewhere should tie the game. Here's the 0-1, and he pokes it to first base. Sermo on one hop, looks at third, and then hustles to first to get JC. The one infielder that was up, and that's where that ball was hit, 2 away. And Elmer Reyes will try to get Nunez home and not waste this triple. Now Elmer, an infield hit and a run scored in the first inning. First pitch to him, he swings and he taps it softly along the line at third, and it will trickle foul as Romero comes up to pick it up. Had that stayed fair, that might have gotten the job done, but just rolled wide of the line. Revs looking to tee off. That was more of a putt, but you can too at Royal Manchester Golf Links. Play the best layout in PA on the area's only Pure Links course. Book online at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com. Time is called. Reyes gets it in there in time. Pitch, swing and a miss. Slider that was up. And Iorio got him to swing through it. The 0-2, and a swing and a fly ball toward the line in right field. A long run for Woodcock, and it is caught in foul territory to end the inning as he went jetting over, approaching the Revs bullpen, and in foul ground at full speed, he ran it down. Now the Revs with a one-out triple from Nunez cannot get him in. No runs, one hit, and one left. We'll go to the third inning tonight. It's 3-2 Long Island.
Summer's in full swing, and Harvey's Rental has you covered for your indoor and outdoor projects. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or party coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
Hey sports fans, Mike from Keystone Advanced Remodeling here. Let's hit it out of the park on your next home project. Locally owned since 2018, my team at Keystone Advanced Remodeling is tops in New York for roofing, siding, and seamless gutters. Don't just take it from me, check out our 5-star reviews on Google. We serve all of York County and the surrounding areas and have finance options for homeowners. Schedule your next project today. Give us a call 717-880-8008 or visit us online at KeystoneAdvancedRemodeling.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head to the third inning tonight, 3-2 Long Island. Revs unable to get Nunez home after that one-out triple. And some pretty good defense from Long Island to prevent it. They had the first baseman drawn in on the ball that JC hit, and then Woodcock the running play in right. Now, Travieso looking to settle in. He's had 2 long innings, 28 pitches in the first, 26 in the second, allowing 1 run and 2 runs. Davidson Romero will lead off. He's their cleanup hitter, singled in the first. On the first offering, it is down low. Now the 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Got him to reach it 1 down out of the strike zone. And the group from Ember Cheer performing between innings on the field tonight. Around the seating bowl, every section is pretty well full. The 1-1 and a curveball that breaks down and away. Travie usually saves that pitch for a second time through the order. Throws it pretty sparingly. First time we'd seen it tonight. Here's the 2-1, and that misses down and away. A leadoff walk last inning kind of got things started the wrong way. Of course, 2 of those 4 balls he thought were strikes. And he wasn't the only one. Now the 3-1 and a swing and a foul tip. Ricocheted off Nunez and back. He'll hobble that one off. In fact, there were some non-human entities that thought that 2 of those were strikes last inning.
Well, last year. Last year it would have mattered.
Yes, right. Now it's sort of just a guide. Like an anger guide. How angry should one be? Payoff, it's up and in. And Romero walks, leadoff walk for the second straight inning. They do appeal to first on the hands moving, but he did not offer. The third walk total. Also 5 hits against him tonight. He's had to navigate some trouble all throughout so far. And here's Carlos Castro, who had an RBI single in the first, a ball that Reyes dove for, had it just go off the tip of his glove. First offering this time, that's in tight as he jumps back. And Mace will call time and head out to try to settle him down. And while he does, take a look at some scores from elsewhere tonight around the league, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Lancaster, who last night dropped a 4th straight. They lost the opener at Charleston. Wonder if panic is setting in. They lead Charleston 1-0 in the 3rd inning tonight. They've gotten Brooks Hall back from the Mets, and he is starting against Denson Hall tonight.
Last night he was Gann versus Gunn.
Wow. That's so crazy. Genomes and the Blue Crabs are tied 1-1 in the 3rd inning in Waldorf. Staten Island's got a 2-0 lead in the 3rd inning in Lexington. The mound visit is over. Here's the stretch from Travie, the 1-0. And that bounces up on Nunez. He made a clean pick and was then ready to stare Romero back. Gastonia leads High Point 4-1 in the 5th. Now they're flying in Gastonia tonight. They started at 6:15. Time is called. And they've righted their ship. They've won 3 straight. And the Genomes have lost 4 straight, so Gastonia's lead back to 8.5 in the South. Here's the 2-0 and a ground ball left side, and Reyes on the backhand, a jump throw to second. They do get the lead out. A terrific play. And they get Romero at second for out number 1. Herrera from third couldn't reach it, but Reyes going way to his right. Takes away a potential hit, made the jump throw right on the money to second base. Off the bat, once Herrera couldn't reach it, it looked like that might be a seeing eye hit, a second hit for Castro tonight, but not on Elmer's watch. He was So miffed he didn't make the play in the first on the dive. Here is Sermo, who takes in the dirt. Nunez picks it. Sermo, a fly out to left his first time. A 1 on, 1 out. Sermo coming into this game, first 4 games with the Ducks, he's reached safely 11 of his 17 trips to the plate. 4 hits, 7 walks included. Pitch, it is down and in, and it's 2-0 this time. Last year, when he was with Sioux City in the American Association, we mentioned his home run numbers, 29, but he had 88 walks in 91 games, led that league in walks. 2-0, and he swings and cranks a line drive foul right past closer's bar in right field. Sermo, a few years further back, was the American Association MVP back in 2018. Now the 2-1 Castro running. It's outside. Nunez the throw. 1 hop. Tag and safe is the call. Bang, bang at second. The 1 hop throw got there right about the same time. Castro in head first. And he's got his 6th steal of the year and his 2nd in as many nights. And yes, he is probably trying to make the Revs wish they hadn't traded him. Players usually feel a little chip. 2-1 at it, or 3-1 rather. It's outside and Sermo walks. That's his 8th in his first 5 games with the Ducks. 1st and 2nd, and Dustin Woodcock, the hitter.
Yeah, you hear it referred to as a revenge game a lot of times when somebody's playing their former team, and you know, you sort of have a chip on your shoulder in a way, trying to make your presence felt.
And now Woodcock, who walked, stole a base, scored last inning. That is the 4th walk from Travieso. First pitch, it is down and in. Now, he had a season-high 6 walks in his last start. Struck out 6. Worked around it, allowed only 3, but high pitch count, 114 in 6 innings last time out. 1-0, and a foul tip back against the screen. Mentioned that South race in the North just to finish it. The Lancaster lead has been cut to 1.5 by Southern Maryland. And then in the wild card, High Point is up 1.5 on both Kentucky and Lancaster, 4.5 on Long Island. Pitch down and in, and somehow it missed hitting Woodcock in the spikes. Nunez blocked it. It's 2-1. And Travieso trying to find it here. Has been missing low and yanking some of those. Going right in by the left-hand hitter's ankles. Woodcock came over from the Frontier League. Here's the 2-1. And it is a called strike. Able to make the adjustment and hit the outside part of the zone this time. Past 2 seasons, Woodcock played with the Gateway Grizzlies. On the stretch from Travieso. The 2-2. And it cuts inside off the plate. A full count, 2 on, 1 out. Trying to avoid a 3rd walk this inning. About to throw his 74th pitch tonight. He's ready. And he'll lift the leg and look Castro back. Very animatedly, as always. Turns and lunges back. Subtlety is not his strength. Now Travieso to the plate, and he misses high, ball 4. And the third walk of the inning loads the bases. Right as that pitch was thrown, Sermo went scrambling back to the bag at first and frantically reaching up at his hair. He's got, I guess, dreadlocks as he takes his helmet off. I wonder if he got one of those,
probably one of the bugs,
spotted lanternflies under his helmet. The Revs are going to stir in the bullpen here in the 3rd inning tonight. Not just stir, they're getting somebody up. Bases loaded on walks. Here is Matt Chamberlain. And Travieso catches the outside corner. First pitch strike call to the left-hand hitter. Singled, stole a base, scored last inning. 3-2 Long Island here in the 3rd. There's the 0-1, and that misses outside. Five walks total. Trying to fight his way through it. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Travieso steps off. Gone at least 6 innings in every start since July 3rd. Now he fires, and a swing, a pop-up foul, and back out of play. Gone at least 5 innings, 5 1/3 in every start since June 8th, which was his first start back from the hamstring injury suffered in May. 1-2, and it is a called 3rd strike, a cutter at the top of the zone, and Chamberlain is down looking for out number 2. Travieso trying to stay in this game early. It's Kyle Zurak who's throwing in the Revs bullpen.
It was in our favorite spot in the zone. Probably about 8 different pitches have been tonight, and probably 50-50 as to whether they're balls or strikes.
Right at the top. Here's Anthony Seymour, who was struck out looking last inning. And Travieso, the pitch. It's in there. Fastball for a strike. 90 on the inside corner. Nothing in 1. He's ready. Setting up in there again. The pitch. It is high. And that evens it up. Ducks 3, Revs 2. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 3rd. Now they agree on the sign. And the 1-1 pitch, that is high. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch number 82, thrown by Travieso here in the first 3 innings. Seymour, who had been in the Marlins and Braves systems before the Atlantic League. 7th round pick of Miami out of high school in Florida back in 2014. Pitch, it is outside. Didn't miss by much. Nowhere to put him. It's 3-1. Seymour, who got as high as Double-A. Now the stretch, and the 3-1. Swing, and he loops it the other way, but foul down the third base side, right into the Long Island bullpen seating. So now all the runners will be on the move. A full count, 2 outs. Base is full on walks this inning. Trying to keep it a 1-run game. And he's ready. Here comes. And a swing and another foul. This one back over the roof. We'll do it again. Foul ball brought to you by Window World. Ball loose from the Revs bullpen will be thrown back. Now ready again. And another payoff. Runners go, and a swing and a ground ball rolled softly up the middle. Jeffrey at second fires, and it is just in time, and the inning is over. He had to circle and charge it. Seymour can fly. And Perez had a little trouble getting it out of his glove the first time, but stays with it and throws him out by half a step. No runs, no hits, 3 walks, and the Ducks leave them loaded. Now we go to the bottom of the third. It's still 3-2 Long Island.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What recreational sport is sweeping the country? It's pickleball, a blend of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. It's great fun for everyone, young and old. Where can you find the right footwear for pickleball?
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet sports shoes, of course. Come try Acacia, the official footwear brand for USA Pickleball. The Dink Shot and the new Signature Pro models are both designed exclusively for pickleball. It's time for you to get onto the court, but stay out of the kitchen with Acacia Pickleball shoes. You'll find them now at Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue in York.
Need an excavating contractor for your upcoming project? Get it done locally and get it done right with Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating. Locally owned and in business since 2005, Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating is a small excavating and landscaping business, offering demolition, excavating, landscaping, foundations, concrete, sewer and water hookups, lot clearing, welding, fabrication, and more. Located in Windsor at 30 North Blacksmith Avenue, Barnes & Barnes will get the job done right. Call Scott to schedule your project at 717-515-3495. That's 515-3495. Or email him at barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com. That's barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Well, still 3-2 Long Island. 32 pitched, top of the third. Pitch to Talbot Nash is a little bit high. 3 walks, but Travieso got out of it. And Jeffrey's only play was at first base with the runners on the move on that full count situation. 1-0 to Nash. It is down and out. And an RBI single to center in the first inning. Ducks scored 1 in the first. Revs scored 2 to go up 2-1. And then Long Island got 2 of their own in the second to go up 3-2. Pitch to Talbot. It's outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Iorio will be facing Nelly Rodriguez and Melky Mesa this inning as well. They did shut down the bullpen activity. Here's the 3-0, and it is in at the knees for a strike. Travieso will keep himself in this game, but 3 innings that he has really had to work. so far. Iorio to the plate, and a swinging a towering fly ball center field. Seymour Reddick comes in now, waits under it, shallow center, and makes the grab. That was way up there. One down here in the bottom of the third. Batter will be Nelly Rodriguez, who walked in the first, his 91st walk of the year, now 14 away from Talbot's single season Atlantic League record. First offering, that is over for a strike. Iorio, earlier this year, he did something that was pretty incredible. He homered off Daryl Thompson, and he also had a second hit in that game as he delivers just outside. Thompson is the only one who finished ahead of Iorio for wins in the league last year. Thompson had 16, Iorio had 13, which ranked second. But July 20th, Johnny Turbo had to leave due to injury as Nelly swings and misses. And Iorio came to bat in the fourth inning and homered to left center off Thompson. He later singled as well. Pitch and a swing and a miss, a high fastball. 2 down. Now he was a two-way player in college. He played short and third at University of North Florida and Barry University. But he did it against the Atlantic League's all-time great. And Thompson's smart. He's probably thinking, oh, I don't have to mess around with the corners on this guy. And there it went. Here's Melky, who swings and launches one way up and left toward the line. Chamberlain on the move, across the line in foul ground, and cannot come up with it. And hidden from our view, I'm not sure how close he came to that. But it bounced free, and all it is a strike on Mesa down there in the corner. Melky a fly out his first time. Oh, perhaps he should have had it. He overran it, Art tells us. Thank you. Thanks for the pretzel last night, too. Now the 0-1, and a swing and a foul tip into the mid. Fastball at 91. That's about the hardest that we'll see from Iorio. In his career against the Revs, he's 3-0. This is the 14th appearance, 9th start. 4.70 ERA against York. They've had some success here and there, but have never beaten him. Pitch to Mesa, he foul tips it, and that stung Castro, who crumples forward for a moment. They'll give him some time. And the two pals will chat. Melky giving him a rough time. Three to 2 Ducks, bottom of the third. Twilight of the evening beginning to set in. And the righty to the plate. Swing and a line drive out to left center. It's a base hit. That was off the plate away. Melky, the hands high as he rounds first. Strikes his pose and heads back. And that pitch was outside. He went out and got it and hooked it out over short for a 2-out single.
Yeah, that went well off the plate that time. Iorio tried the 2-strike slider. Melky was not fooled. Saw a lot of sliders in his first trip to the plate as well.
If you weren't with us earlier, Malky another outfield assist at the plate, which kept the Revs within one, and that's where we are here in the third. Here's Jeffrey Perez. He swings, chops one through the right side. It's a base hit. Malky rounds second, hustling for third. Throw from Woodcock gets away, and Malky pops up, racing home. Throw to the plate. He slides in, and Perez goes to second. The Revs have tied it 3-3 here in the third inning. A base hit for Perez, and then Malky forcing the issue with his legs. Draws the errant throw and beats the second throw home. Woodcock bounced it. Romero couldn't save it. And Malky, who slid in on a somewhat close play at third, popped right up, headed home. And Romero trying to corral the carom in foul territory. He threw home, and well, honestly, it almost hit Malky in the head as he went sliding in. Castro was reaching right over Malky's helmet to catch it, but Mesa was clearly in safely. Perez at second, pitch to Josue Herrera is a called strike down low. And tied at 3. Throwing error from right field charged. Perez, who had an RBI fielder's choice earlier, adding a hit. Pitch to Herrera is outside.
And going back to that Malky play, they were not going to get him out with the throw, as the throw from Woodcock pulled Romero forward. And I think Romero at third might have cost himself by trying to make something out of nothing and swipe the tag.
I know I could use some oxygen just watching Malky on that play. He was getting after it. Here's the 1-1, and it is over for a strike, a changeup. Had to bust it all the way from first. Little stop and go action. Herrera, who flied to center his first time tonight. Ducks do have the league's third best team defense. And there goes Jeffrey for third. Pitch outside, and Castro throws it into left. Perez is up. He sprints home, and the Revs lead 4-3. Stolen base for Jeffrey at third, and he draws an errant throw from Castro, who airmails it into left. And just like that, the Revs have gone in front. Steal number 24. It's our Harvey's Rental steal of the game. Visit Harvey's for all your steel products in York. Next year, we'll get a sponsor for throwing errors. 2-2 to Herrera. Swing and a miss on a fastball up and away. And that will retire the side. But the Revs running the bases like their hair was on fire in that third inning. They scored 2 runs on 2 hits. They generate 2 throwing errors from the Ducks, and nobody left. We go to the fourth. Jake with the play-by-play. The Revs with now a 4-3 lead.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. position. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Well, we have had a roller coaster through three. The Revs put up two more in the bottom of the third to take the lead back. Now 4-3 over Long Island as they look to even this series up. Took advantage of two errors on two hits and have pushed themselves ahead for Nick Travieso, who's back out on the mound. Is that an up and down outing through 3 innings? 5 hits, 3 earned, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, but the Revs shut down the bullpen action that they had last inning. Travie out there at 86 pitches will face the top of the order in Phil Caulfield, who takes the first one down and in. A fly out and an RBI ground out for the leadoff hitter tonight. Lynn and De Aza to follow as Travie delivers. And this one's lined into center field. In comes Lean. He has a read on it, and he'll put it away for out number 1. The Caulfield hit it on the nose. It was sinking, but Lean able to run it down. So he is set down for the 3rd time tonight. And here's Zue Lin. In just his 5th game with the Ducks, a pop-out RBI double, and then was gunned down at the plate. Another outfield assist for Melky Mesa. First one to the Ducks shortstop. He swings, hits it in the air, left field. Melky over, and he will play it off the top of the nemesis. He'll fire into second. Lynn trying for 2, and he's in there. Foot first slide, his 2nd double of the night, 3rd of this series. And the Ducks have a 1-out runner in scoring position. For Lynn, now 3 doubles in his short Ducks tenure. And he turns it over to Alejandro De Aza. A walk and a single for him tonight. He started in center last night, is DHing tonight. In the 3 spot both nights. We'll see what they do here. Defense straight away. First one to De Aza, and it's a fastball up and away. De Aza leading the league in average and on base, and throughout his major league career, a credible leadoff threat. Hitting that spot for the White Sox for many years, the Orioles as well. Now getting a shot as a 3-hitter and holding his own as he takes one at the knees for a called strike. 9 homers, 54 driven in this year as well. It's Lynn on second after the leadoff double. Revs lead it 4-3. That's Travieso's pitch. Drops just high. Tried a slider that time near the top of the zone and missed. 2-1 on De Aza. And on deck, Davidson Romero, who's been on twice tonight. Reyes now creeps in at short and retreats the pitch. And this one's hit in the air. Left center field, lean back near the wall, feeling for it, and makes the catch on the track. Lynn will tag. The throw is cut off by Reyes at short. Second fly out to center field of the inning. Another one, De Aza gave it a ride, and it had some slice to it into the wind, but Lean able to run it down. Runner at third and 2 away for Romero. Davidson Romero singled in the first, walked in the third. Been a standout. Now his 4th year in the Atlantic League. Pitch from Travieso, and it's down and away. Kicks away from Nunez, but not far enough for Lynn to try it. 2018 and 2019, an All-Star. Also a Home Run Derby champion in 2018. 4th season in the league overall. 3rd with the Ducks. Big part of their 2019 championship team as well. 1-0. Takes just off the plate away. Travie not happy with it. 2 balls and no strikes. As Travieso goes to 95 pitches now. 4-3 York, top of the 4th inning. Tying run just 90 feet away for the Ducks, however. The pitch. And this one is called a strike. It was up and in. Romero leaning back. Not a lot of consistency at the top of that strike zone tonight for either pitcher. But it gets Travie back into the count, now 2-1. If the inning goes any further, Carlos Castro on deck. Pitch, swing and a miss. Went up with the fastball that time. And a wave and a miss for Romero. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Travieso looks to go to his 2nd straight scoreless inning. Again, the Revs lead it 4-3 here in the top of the 4th. They set up in on Romero. The pitch. Taps softly on the ground to third, but foul off the foot of Romero. He'll walk it off. Originally, Romero signed as a free agent all the way back in 2006 with the Twins. Has gotten as high as AAA in his pro career, and now athletic trainers will come out and chat with him. He is in a little bit of pain. Assistant AT Adam Lewis is the one out checking on him, as he is just trying to walk it off at the moment. And this inning started a fly out to center field by Caulfield, then Zui Lin, his 2nd double of the night, moved up to 3rd on another fly out to center by Alejandro De Aza. And Romero is back in the box with a 2-2 count. Travieso set. They set up away this time. The pitch is fouled back. Romero still looks to have a little bit of discomfort as he follows through on that swing. But he is in there trying to put up a battle against Travieso. This will be pitch number 7 of the at-bat, and number 100 on the night for the Revs right-hander. Here it comes. And it's hit into left field. Melky back now has a read on it. He will put it away. And the 2nd consecutive scoreless inning for Travieso. He's through 4. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Revs still lead it 4-3.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Open 7 days a week, 3 till midnight, Monday through Wednesday, noon until 2 a.m. Thursday through Saturday, and Sundays noon to midnight. Live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, karaoke every Thursday, and bike nights Thursdays throughout the summer. Plus pool league Sunday through Thursday, and a 4-season patio with full bar and food service. Stop in and visit my pal Jim DeLisio at the Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit their website at racehorsetavern.com.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
With locations in both Manchester and Dover, you can always hit a home run with Home Run Hoagies when you bite into our delicious, mouth-watering, fresh-made hoagies. Don't forget to add a slice of our delicious cheese curds or even mozzarella sticks. You can slide in and check out our menu at pizzaboxhoagieshop.com. We also offer made-from-scratch hot, delicious pizza. And if your base is still aren't full, we're not stopping you there. We also have something for your sweet tooth. Delicious cheesecake, Reese's peanut butter chocolate cake, and dare we mention, the best cannolis in the ballpark. Only here at Pizza Box.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Well, Nick Travieso for the Revs again works around trouble in the top half. Another scoreless frame. We go to the bottom of the fourth. York leads at 4-3 as they look to add against Joe Iorio. Played at 2 last inning on 2 hits and 2 errors. Melky Mesa scored on a base hit by Jeffrey Perez that eventually yielded an error, and now time is called as Alejandro De Aza is out talking to Polo at the third base coach's box, and that is what we're waiting for here. Connor Lean, John Nunez, and JC Encarnacion this inning. They're also waiting on Davidson Romero, who's not out at third base. Remember, he took a foul ball off of the foot last inning and was shaken up. I think that's what they might be waiting on. Vladimir Frias, who started at second base, that's what it was. Frias is running out to the bullpen to get a glove. So it's Vladimir Frias in the game to replace Romero. And I believe that's what the holdup was. As they signal it up to the press box to make it official, Connor Lean, who grounded out his first time up, will get this inning started. Iorio so far through 3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, just 2 of them earned. A walk and 2 Ks. As Connor Lean is ready. The pitch, and a big swing and a miss at a high fastball. No balls and a strike. Again, Revs lead at 4-3 now, bottom of the 4th inning. 6 hits aside. Pitch, and a swing and a miss, tapped foul actually. No balls and 2 strikes. Lean last night, the homer, is 14th of the year. One of just 2 runs knocked in by Revs hitting last night. They've played at 4 tonight. The pitch, and he watches a high fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Long look in from Iorio. Wind still going out to left field. The pitch, And Lean pops it up, but back behind the plate, foul. To keep his at-bat alive. Again, this inning is Lean, Nunez, and then back to the top with Encarnacion. This one is a slider that misses down in the dirt, and Lean has worked the count back even 2-2. Iorio, we mentioned the former UNF Osprey. Is 2-2 to Lean, and a swing and a miss. Slider that time, ran it off the plate. His third strikeout of the night, and Lean is retired. Brings up John Nunez, who his first at bat, his first triple of the season. And he has now extended a hitting streak to 6 games. Has managed to make the most of his starts behind the plate when he gets them, as he has split time for the majority of the season behind there with Lenin Rodriguez. Swings at the first pitch here and fouls it back. And a Karam back onto the field. Nunez had a 1-out triple in the second, but was left stranded. Play him straight up defensively, the pitch, and he chases a high fastball. 91 from Iorio above the zone, 0-2. Iorio, not a guy with incredible velocity, but effective, as this one is in on the hands of Nunez. He flares it out to center, and it's a base hit. Second hit of the night for Nunez. Iorio tried to run it inside. Nunez didn't quite get the barrel on it, but able to drop it into shallow center. A 1-out base runner, and back to the top with JC Encarnacion. JC a double and a ground out. 4-3 Revs, bottom of the 4th inning, looking to add. First one. Tries the slider and misses down and away. Well, last time they got Encarnacion to chase a slider, that was the ground out to first base. 1-0. Fastball that time, popped up behind the plate. Castro towards the backstop and tried to make the basket catch, but it falls. He was right up along the backstop, had to turn his body towards the field of play and came up empty. Tried the basket catch above the ground, but not able to make the play. Sermo, the first baseman, was over there as well. So a break for the Revs, and JC will have new life in a 1-1 count. Castro slapping his glove, a little frustrated with himself. Straight up against Encarnacion, infield pinched towards the bag in the middle. Pitch, and a swing and a miss, fouled back. High fastball again, above the zone that time from Iorio. He's ahead 1-2. It's Nunez on first. After a 1-out base hit, now a throw over, and they got him. Nunez caught napping, a quick move from Iorio. And that runner is erased, now 2 away, and a 1-2 count upcoming to JC. One, two. And this one's driven high in the air out to left, but it's slicing well foul. And in the case of Nunez, normally as a catcher, you're not expecting them to throw over, given that you're usually not a threat to run, but a quick move from Iorio. One-two. And it's tapped softly out in front of the plate. Castro fields, turns and fires, and in time to get Encarnacion. So Iorio faces the minimum in the fourth. No runs, one hit, and nobody left. We go to the top of the fifth inning. It's still Nick Travieso out there on the bump. The Revs lead it 4-3.
First Capital FGU. Dreaming of a tropical vacation, a mountainside retreat, or a cross-country road trip? Well, don't just dream about it, do it. Hello, I'm Tara Hauser, VP of Marketing and Business Development for First Capital Federal Credit Union. Right now, you can borrow from $500 to $7,500 at a rate as low as 4.99% for up to 24 months. Let us help you finance your dream vacation. Talk to a loan officer today or apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you first, federally insured by NCUA.
We're first for loans, first for you. We're First Capital FGU. First Capital Federal Credit Union.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Top of the fifth from Peoples Bank Park. 4-3 Revs lead at Nick Travieso. Still out on the mound for York. Currently sitting above 100 pitches. Pitch number 100 ended the inning in the fourth, and the Revs will hope that he can get through the fifth so they can keep their DH. 5, 6, and 7, Castro, Sermo, and Woodcock this inning. First one from Travi, up and in. Turns away Castro, who goes moseying out of the box, 1-0. Of course, the double hook designated hitter rule in the Atlantic League this year. Starter has to go 5 innings for the club to keep their DH for the remainder of the game. Tonight's Telvin Nash in that spot. Off speed, this time up and in again. 2 balls and no strikes. Seemed to lose the handle on that one. 2-0 count to Carlos Castro, who's been aboard twice tonight, a single and a fielder's choice. He's also stolen a base, knocked in a run. Pitch, and it's lined into left field, into the corner for a base hit. Melky will play it off the wall. Castro makes a wide turn and retreats back to first. His second hit of the night. This time a single leads off the fifth. As the bullpen action will get back underway for the Revs. Back in the third, they had Kyle Zurak warming. Travieso tonight through 4+ innings, 7 hits, 3 earned, 5 walks, 2 Ks. And he faces Sermo. It was 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch, he swings and fouls it back. Play him slightly the other way in the outfield. Lean shaded towards left center. Pitch. And a fastball misses away. Trevi had 3 big double play balls in his previous start. There goes Castro again. Pitch misses up and away. The throw down is not in time. It pulled Reyes to the other side of the bag. Fans not happy. Castro stolen his second base of the night. And third in this series. A 2-0 count to Sermo in the box. Our runner in scoring position, Castro the tying run. A look back, now the pitch. And this one is ripped right field line, and that's fair. Into the corner, Castro being sent, he will score. Sermo on his way to second, the throw is cut off. An RBI double by Jose Sermo. And the game is now tied 4 apiece. Sermo just his second RBI in his short Ducks tenure. As the bullpen activity may ramp up just a little bit, and Nunez will go out and talk with his pitcher. So far this inning, the Castro single, he stole second, now scored on the double by Sermo. Travieso now 107 pitches. And it is once again Kyle Zurak throwing. They had him up in the third, and he has been one of the Revs' better relievers since his acquisition. And now Mace will come out, and he is going to the home plate umpire, Steve Zawiski. Lineup card in hand, and they're exchanging something. Woodcock is the batter. He has walked twice tonight against Travieso. Ducks have tied it here in the top of the 5th, 4-4. Still nobody out. As during this conversation, a ball rolls in from Zurak's warm-ups in the bullpen. Nunez fires it all the way back out, and now Mace will go to the mound. And that is likely it for Travieso. Mace will get the ball from Travi. 4+ innings for the Revs righty. He exits, Kyle Zurak in. It's a 4-4 game, top of the 5th, nobody out, and we will be right back.
Planting a tree, putting in a fence, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
With its selection of delicious wings, cheesesteaks, and seasonal specials, Granfalloon's Tavern is the place to be all summer long. Located in downtown York, Granfalloon's even features live outdoor music every Saturday night. Open daily at 4 p.m. and noon on Fridays and Saturdays. You can even park in the City Hall parking lot after 5 p.m. Granfalloos Tavern is a great place for all ages 21 and up. For more information, visit falloons.com and come out to enjoy.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Well, a lot to catch you up on. First thing is, it is a 4-4 game after Jose Sermo tied the game with a double. Day done for Nick Travieso. He is relieved by Kyle Zurak, who's making his 5th appearance out of the pen for York. Dustin Woodcock will be the batter. Defensive changes as well. Telvin Nash, who was the DH, is now in left field. Melky Mesa slides over to center, and Connor Lean exits the game. Zurak's first pitch to Woodcock, and he swings and taps it on the ground of the right side. Also in the miss, Nick Travieso has been ejected by home plate umpire Steve Zawiski. Exchange words after Travieso exit. There had been some question marks around the strike zone all night tonight, and Travie letting his frustrations be known. Now Woodcock squares, gets it down. Zurak off the mound. He'll go to first, and they get the out. Sacrifice for Woodcock. And in the process, Sermo moves up to third. Now 1 away. And a go-ahead run 90 feet away. Matt Chamberlain digs in. Zurak again, his 5th appearance with York, 4 2/3, just 1 hit, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. Now time is called at the plate by Chamberlain, who's 1 for 2. Single, stolen base, and a run scored as the Revs bring the infield in. Pitch. And a high fastball gets off Nunez, glove to the backstop, and the go-ahead run will score, and wow, Chamberlain has taken first base. A pass ball, and also a base hit. We had not seen that since Long Island in early July. Baseball. Now 5-4 Long Island, and Anthony Seymour the batter. First pitch, he swings and fouls it off to the left. So the pass ball, and I guess the second hit now surrendered against Kyle Zurak in his Revs tenure. Zurak set at the belt, the pitch, and another foul back to the screen by Seymour, 0-2.
Well, they should make a separate stat category for that type of hit, but remember,
scouts don't look at stats.
You got it.
0-2 on Seymour. Zurak to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Went down in the zone with the fastball, wave and a miss by Seymour, and the second out of the inning. And Phil Caulfield, the batter. Herrera in at third. First pitch to Caulfield misses low. So if you are just joining us, first 2 batters reached of the inning. Travieso was lifted for Kyle Zurak, and as he exited the field, was ejected. Zurak, a sack bunt, and then the pass ball / base hit to Matt Chamberlain, who dives back in on the pickoff attempt, safe at first. And then Zurak struck out Anthony Seymour, and that's where we're at now. Runner on first and 2 away, but Long Island has jumped ahead 5-4. The pitch, runner goes, pitch misses high, the throw down is not in time. The ball was in and out of Reyes' glove. It was a good throw that time from Nunez. Reyes tried to lay the quick tag and was not able to corral it. Zurak in his last outing against Lancaster retired all 5 he faced. (2-0) the count on Caulfield. So that one misses down and in. And I guess you can't say he's retired everyone he faced in this start, as someone just took a free hit away. That man is on second.
It's more like an incomplete.
Very much so. 3-0. And it misses down and in, ball 4. So Caulfield's on base for the first time tonight on the walk. The 5th man walked by Zurak in his tenure. And now Zue Lin comes to the plate. 2 doubles for him already on the night. And a run driven in. The pitch. And a fastball off the plate away, and Zurak not happy about it. .94 on the sinker that time from Zurak. First and second, 2 away. Long Island leads it 5-4 in the top of the 5th. And now Zurak steps off. Lynn previously this year in AAA Syracuse with the New York Mets. (1-0). Down and in this time. It's now 6 straight have missed. Tough 5th inning here for the Revs. Zurak looking to bear down against Lynn. The 2-0 is in the air, right center field, over is Melky into the gap, and that's down. It goes to the wall. 1 run is in. Another runner being sent. Caulfield will score. 2 more score on yet another double for Zue Lin, his 3rd of the night. Drives in 2 more, and it is 7-4 Long Island. And Alejandro De Aza comes to the plate. De Aza on the night, walk, single, and a fly out. Lynn had a double last night as well, and has 3 tonight, and 3 more driven in. 7-4 Ducks on now their 10th hit. Pitch from Zurak, misses. Oh, called a strike on the inside corner to De Aza, who had backed out of the way. The pitch. And it's tapped foul behind the plate, 0-2. That one at 90, down below the knees from Zurak. So I think we only have one ball boy who's had to go sprinting to the Revs dugout side that time to retrieve that ball. Getting cardio in every way you can. The pitch. And it misses down and in. Try to slider that time. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Zurak. They set up in on De Aza. 1-2. And it's fouled off to the left side. Try to run it in on the hands, but De Aza gets the bat to it. On deck is Vladimir Frias, who came into the game as a defensive replacement in the bottom of the 4th inning for Davidson Romero, who had fouled a ball off of his foot back in the 4th inning. The pitch, and this one's ripped right field and down for a base hit. JC fields it. He comes up throwing to the plate, and it is not in time as Lynn slides under the tag of Nunez. The throw took him up the line. An RBI single for Alejandro De Aza, and it is now 8-4 Long Island in the 5th. A 5 spot in the top half of the 5th inning, and more action in the Revs bullpen. Three of the runs this inning charged to Zurak, as his first pitch to Frias, hitting from the left side, misses down and away. The first runs allowed in a Revs uniform by Zurak. Pitch. This one drops down and in. 2 balls and no strikes, as the Ducks have hit around here in the top half of the 5th inning. De Aza at first can run. The pitch, and a fastball misses down. 3 balls and no strikes. With Carlos Castro, who started the inning with a single, is on deck. (3-0). And that one is there for a called strike. Fastball that time from Zurak. And at 92. The Revs try to keep this deficit from getting any larger. The Ducks have played at 5 in the inning to make it 8-4. They set up in on Frias. There goes De Aza, and it misses inside, ball 4. Frias walks. The second walk of the inning by Zurak, both of which came with 2 outs. And the man who started this rally, Carlos Castro, digs in. Zurak looking in for the sign as Castro gets his feet set in the box. With Carlos Ventura loosening in the pen for the Revs. Zurak at 23 pitches against Carlos Castro now. First pitch, and a cutter misses up and away. 24 pitches for Zurak, just 11 strikes. And also defensive changes earlier in the inning. Telvin Nash is in left field. Melky Mesa in center. Connor Lean out of the game. 8th spot is now the pitcher's spot. Pitch, and it misses down in the dirt. Gets past Nunez, and De Azo will make his way up to third on the wild pitch. As what has been a tough inning for York continues to rear its ugly head. Runners on the corners, 2 away, but a 2-0 count to Carlos Castro. The pitch. He takes inside corner this time, called strike. Not sure why we have to wait so long. You can understand some guys' frustrations tonight. The pitch, and Castro fouls it back. Runs have scored this inning on a Sermo double. 2 more on a Lynn double. Another on a passed ball. Zurek set, 2-2 to Castro, and is on the ground to short. Reyes sliding stop, he underhand flips to second in time, and the inning is finally over. But Long Island plates 5 runs. They do it on 5 hits, 4 of which were actually done by swinging the bat. And they strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Revs will try to climb back in this game. They now trail it 8-4.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
Come on down to Stewartstown Smokehouse and Beer Barn for the best barbecue around. Order our delicious smokehouse burger, or grab a bite of our tasty smoked beef brisket, or full rack of baby back ribs. You can find us on the corner of Hill Street and Mill Street, just a few minutes from Hopewell Area Recreation Parks and the Mason-Dixon Library. We even have a large assortment of domestic and craft beers and specialty cocktails. Order online today for carryout at StewartstownSmokehouse.com.
Penny Pretzel here from the York Philly Pretzel Factory. I am live at the Revolution game, and the batter got a hit. He just ran past the bases and into the stands, and I can't believe my eyes. He's making a line drive right to the York Philly Pretzel Factory concession stand. Looks like he's ordering a pretzel with cheese dip. Now where's he off to? He's headed straight to our store at 2058 South Queen Street, York. The umpire is now shouting, "It's good, it's great, it's the best pretzel ever!" Looks like another home run.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Well, a 5 spot in the top of the 5th for Long Island. They've taken the lead back in a big way. 8-4 now as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Joe Iorio still out there for the Ducks. He'll face 2, 3, and 4. Elmer Reyes, Telvin Nash, and Nelly Rodriguez. Do you want to hear something quirky, Daryl?
What's that, Jake?
The passed ball that Matt Chamberlain took first base on, that is an RBI single.
What?
In the eyes of...
But he didn't swing the bat.
I don't know. It's magical. As Harold Reynolds would say, a base hit.
That's so unique and different and clever.
First one misses away. Elmer Reyes a single and a fly out tonight.
So cutting edge. Action.
Wind still blowing out to left field. Pitch And a fastball misses off the plate away, 2-0. Iorio threw his first 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned, a walk and 3 Ks. The pitch. And a fastball. This time gets the plate, outer third for a called strike. 2 balls and a strike.
So let me get this straight. Matt Chamberlain turned and ran to first, and he'll have an RBI forever on his stat line?
I guess. As this one gets the top of the zone for a strike, 2-2 to Reyes. Even though I don't know why it would matter so much. Scouts don't look at stats.
That's right. That's the rub.
2-2. And this one runs inside and gets Reyes. Got the hand started. Now an appeal down, he did not go. Reyes will make his way to first. Leadoff hit by pitch as the Revs try to chip away at this deficit. Back-to-back Saturdays, they have had comeback victories. As Telvin Nash digs in, who's now playing left field. The Revs pulled the double switch. The 8th spot, which was previously occupied by Connor Lean, is now the pitcher's spot. Telvin, an RBI single and a flyout. First one watching all the way, and it flutters over for a strike. Iorio now at 80 pitches. Reyes leads off of first, and the pitch, fastball up and away. Tried the slide step that time. Reyes not really one to run, just 1 stolen base this year in as many attempts. Nash set, and he swings, hits this one in the air, right field. Woodcock in, has a read on it and puts it away. Reyes was halfway, he'll move back to first base. And the first out of the 5th inning brings up Nelly Rodriguez.
And it's been a bit since Telvin's hit his last home run. We mentioned a lot of RBI singles here recently, and honestly, he hasn't gotten much to drive. Atlantic League pitchers the past week or so have really been making good pitches on him, keeping it away. Hasn't had much at all that's been in his wheelhouse in recent games.
Here's Nelly. First pitch. And a slider drops on the outside corner for a strike. Pitch is fouled back. Another slider that time ran it off the plate, 0-2. Again, it's Steve Zawiski behind the plate tonight.
He's on a delay.
No balls and 2 strikes to Nelly. A walk and a strikeout tonight. Pitch here and a swing and a miss. Climbed the ladder on the fastball that time. Iorio's 4th strikeout. And after the leadoff hit by pitch, there's now 2 away, and Melky Mesa to the plate.
Maybe he got that timing from TrackMan. You used to have to wait like a second and a half and hear the buzz.
I guess it's just muscle memory now.
Oh, now I'm allowed to call a strike because the robot said so.
So here is Melky, and he swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. So my question is, given that it doesn't register here on MLB sometimes, what would happen if TrackMan was just down for a play?
Oh, it would happen a lot. A function of the internet. I know that's hard to believe.
The umpires get to take it into their own hands? Or?
Yep, and they would signal to both sides that they were going to.
0-1. And a swing and a high fly ball out to right field. Woodcock has a read. He will put it away. It was hit high up. But after the leadoff hit by pitch, nothing doing. No runs, no hits, and 1 left for the Revs in the 5th. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. And it is still an 8-4 Long Island lead.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
This summer, while lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelandlandscape.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Top of the 6th inning from Peoples Bank Park. Long Island has taken an 8-4 lead in this game, and they come to the plate with 6, 7, and 8. Sermo, Woodcock, and Chamberlain against the new arm Carlos Ventura, who relieves Kyle Zurak. An inning for Zurak, 3 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, and 1 K. Sermo had an RBI double, batting from the left side. First pitch, and it misses up and away. Again, a 5 spot in the top of the 5th for the Long Island Ducks. Sermo was the second batter of that inning and had the RBI double. Pitch here, and a swing and a miss. Good fastball from Ventura. He runs it up there around 93 to 94. Making his 19th appearance. 18 2/3 innings overall, 17 hits, 16 Ks, but 13 walks. His pitch here is fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Sermo, whose night has included a flyout, walk, and that RBI double. Sermo waiting, Ventura set. And his delivery, a half swing, ball in the dirt, slider, and no go. Got the hand started but held back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scores from elsewhere this inning around the league brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Looking like another big win for Gastonia. 11-4 there in the top of the 9th against High Point. Here in our game, it's 8-4 Long Island, and Ventura's 2-2 is lined towards the middle and into center for a base hit. Melke, who again moved to center field last inning, will get it in. Sermo's second hit of the night. And he is aboard to lead off the 6th. And Dustin Woodcock will be the batter. 2 walks and a sac bunt for Woodcock. Ventura's issue has been retiring the first hitter. The leadoff man is on first, and a backdoor slider stays off the plate away.
It is a trend.
In his 18 appearances so far, he's gotten the leadoff man just 5 of those times. Nunez sets up in on Woodcock, the pitch, and a fastball misses high. Overall, the ERA for Ventura just 2.41. Has inherited 9 runners and allowed 4 to score as well. Pitch here. It's on the ground, first base. Nelly go to second for 1. Reyes the turn in time. That's the other thing Ventura does. 3-6-3 double play. And the leadoff single, just like that, erased.
That's also a trend.
Ventura, that's now the 6th double play ball he's rolled. And now his 19th appearance, and here's Matt Chamberlain.
How comfortable do you think he should be in there right now?
I don't know. He's got the bat on his shoulders. They set up in. Ventura's first pitch, and it's on the inside corner. Talk about paint.
Wow, he almost set up behind him. He was so, like, he went in and then went in further. And it was a strike.
Anthony Seymour on deck. Back towards a slider this time, and that's in for a strike. 0-2 to Chamberlain. Well, he hasn't swung the bat.
Well, he didn't have to last time either.
He had an RBI single this last time up. I don't know how that works. They set him away. 0-2. Tried to backdoor slider and missed, and a good block by Nunez. Got to keep it in front.
Maybe we should be open to new things. Like, it's a new world. Maybe we should be more open-minded.
I guess. Again, left-handed batter against the right-handed Ventura. 1-2, and in the dirt. Check swing, they tag. Appeal, yes he did. Chamberlain's in disbelief, but his body was contorted all the way towards Ventura, bat included. Mufasa faces the minimum in the 6th. No runs, 1 hit, and none left. A big 3-6-3 double play. The big key of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and it is 8-4 Long Island.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Rebs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
At Harley-Davidson, we are building more than machines. We stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure, freedom for the soul. Harley-Davidson embodies a quest for adventure and a passion to deliver and experience the unexpected. A story as legendary as ours starts with passionate employees to keep building our legend and leading our industry through innovation, evolution, and emotion. Join our winning team. We are looking for supervisors, engineers, production technicians, maintenance mechanics, maintenance toolmakers, and maintenance electricians. Entry-level hourly production positions start at $23.04 per hour. Apply today at www.jobs.h-d.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Revs offense still with some work to do as we go to the bottom of the 6th. They trail it 8-4. They were looking to even this series with the Long Island Ducks. Joe Iorio still out there. Jeffrey Perez swinging at the first pitch. Seymour back on it. Leaps up. It's over his head. And it one-hops the LED board. Jeffrey Perez in there standing at second. One pitch in. It's a leadoff double for Jeffrey Perez to start the 6th.
And I can't imagine that the Ducks are going to be too impressed with Seymour's center field debut defensively. He has been an adventure out there tonight. That one he started over slightly and had no feel for how deep that was hit. Then he tried to curl back and it kept carrying. He had no chance.
Again, the Revs trail it by 4. Josue Herrera digs in. 0 for 2, fly out and a strikeout. First one. Flutters a slider up there, and it stays up. Perez now 18 doubles on the year. As Raniel Rowdies also starts to throw in the Revs bullpen. It was a strong top of the 6th for Carlos Ventura. Pitch to Herrera, hit hard on the ground to the right side. High hop for Caulfield. He'll spin and throw to first. Perez moves up to third, however, on the ground out. And one away. And here is the Revs debut of Maglio Ordonez Jr. pinch hitting in the pitcher's spot. Again, the 8th spot in the order started as Connor Leans. Maglio Ordonez Jr., of course, the son of longtime major leaguer Maglio Ordonez. First pitch. And a slider. Gets the top of the zone. And you hear Mace not happy. That is the same spot that we had numerous balls called with Travieso tonight. That spot of the zone has been an adventure. Pitch. And a fastball misses off the plate away. It's an open stance from the right side for Ordonez Jr. A bit of a crouch as well. Perez on third. Pitch. And Ordonez swings and cues it foul towards the Revs dugout. No balls and 2 strikes.
Duke with an incredible effort.
Was that who that was?
Incredible.
Full extension.
Then he ran after it. Hustle.
They set up away now. The pitch. And Ordonez stays alive, fouling a fastball off to the right. He had split early 2022 between the Empire State Braves of the Frontier League and the Milwaukee Milkmen of the American Association. 0-2, and a swing and a miss. Iorio went up and away with the fastball. His 5th strikeout. Ordonez is set down. And now 2 away for John Nunez. In bottom of the 6th inning. And the Revs trailed this one 8-4. Nunez will first step out and get an extra practice swing in. Nunez tonight tripled and then singled and was picked off back in the 4th. First one here, and he watches a fastball for a strike. The big 5-run inning for the Ducks, the difference in this game so far. Slide step this time and a big swing and a miss. Ran the fastball up again against Nunez. And it's 0-2. Iorio at 97 pitches. They set up in the pitch. It misses high. Appeal down, no swing. As a few Ducks started to make their way towards the dugout.
Well, get a load of that, guys. That's where Travieso wasn't getting some earlier tonight, so frustrating, isn't it?
I can't even say it's at least consistent, but they set him away this time, and a swing and a miss. Fastball off the plate, and Nunez comes up empty. Jeffrey Perez's leadoff double is left stranded. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Raniel Rowdy's coming in for the Revs. They trail it 8-4.
Kids today, with Facebook, texting, TV, and video games, seems like fresh air and sunshine are things of the past. Remember playing catch, climbing trees, wholesome backyard fun? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care remembers, give them lush grass, healthy trees, the good old outdoors. American is baseball and apple pie. Kids have every reason to stay inside. Don't let your lawn be one of them. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, world-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
Summer's in full swing, and Harvey's Rental has you covered for your indoor and outdoor projects. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or party coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
When it comes to insurance and financial services, you need providers you can trust. A team that has the experience and resources of a nationwide leader and the attention and understanding of a neighbor and friend. You need Gensler & Smith Associates. For more than 40 years, Gensler & Smith has been the one-stop shop for the insurance and financial consumers of York County, providing life and group, commercial, and home and auto insurance. Visit GenslerSmith.com or call 717-741-0965. GenslerSmith.com or 717-741-0965.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Head of the 7th inning. Been a frustrating one for the Revs to this point. They trailed the Ducks 8-4. Raniel Rowdy's takes over. Struck out the side last night. As he continues to pitch well, he'll face 9-1-2 with Seymour, Caulfield, and Lynn coming up. Ventura scoreless 6th inning, a leadoff single, but then a double play and a K. Rowdy's will look to continue that type of bullpen performance. 13 outings, a 2.35 ERA. And after striking out the side last night, he's got 18 Ks in just 15 1/3 innings, only 6 walks. As Seymour will lead it off. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He'll bat from the left side of the plate. He is a switch hitter. First pitch is a cutter for a called strike. Ducks with 8 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. The Revs 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Wasted a leadoff double though last inning as a cutter runs in tight and missed up near his shoulder. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, it'll be Austin Nicely against Scott Harkin. 1-1. And a cutter missed the inside corner. Revs with 3 innings to go to try to come back in this one. Otherwise, they'd be trying to avoid a sweep. Pitch. Swinging a foul tip into the mid. 4-seamer that time. It's 2-2. Ducks with Vladimir Pinto up in their bullpen, right-hander. Rowdy's the Nicaraguan native comes set. 2-2, and a cutter running hard in. They appeal to third. Seymour started the hands but stopped in time. That according to Bill Reuter. Full count. Now has a sign from Nunez, the payoff. It is popped in the air, foul the other way, and this is heading into the stands on the third base side. Had good crowds all week, and tonight the biggest on this Saturday night. As Jake mentioned, the last 2 Saturday nights, the Revs have had thrilling comebacks. See if we might have another one in store tonight. Another payoff and a swing and a fly ball left field. Talvin Nash will trot in and drift over toward the line a couple steps, makes the play. A one-hand grab out there, looked comfortable enough. Played outfield early in his career in the Astros system, very little since, but a few weeks back, Mays double switched him in and had an outfield assist. That play there, actually the first fly ball that we've seen him handle in left field. One down, here is Phil Caulfield, and Rowdy's delivers a cutter for a strike. Another left-hand hitter for him to face. Caulfield 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out, a walk, and a run scored tonight. It's the 0-1, and a breaking ball, that's over for a strike. The outfield assist that Talvin had, he played one high off the nemesis a couple weeks back. Pitch is up high. Now 1-2. Eight to 4 Long Island as we play here in the 7th. Rowdy's fires and a swing and a little punch shot in the air at third, and Herrera's got it. Coming in on the humpback line drive, catches it on the fly. Rowdy's Jan Caulfield. I almost sense that when a lefty comes to the plate, Rowdy's is like, okay, good, because then he can hammer that cutter in on their hands. Righties without a pitch like that may not feel that way, but he's got that in his arsenal, his bread and butter. Here is Sue-Wei Lin, who takes a 4-seam strike at 91. Lin is 3 for 4 tonight. It's another left-hand hitter. 3 doubles, 3 RBIs, a run scored. 0-1 pitch, swings and fouls it off. Third base side, that'll reach the seats. That was the cutter. And meanwhile, we got balls flying everywhere. There's one from the Long Island bullpen coming in behind home plate. That was a good pitch. Now they set up in. Rowdy's fires and a swing and a tap in front of the plate. Nunez out. Barehand pickup. He underhand flips it all the way to first. Underhand flipped it about 2/3 of the way to first base, and it's a 1-2-3 7th for Rowdy's, who is sharp. Out of the bullpen again. It's stretch time here. Now we've got God Bless America being performed by the Northeastern Band. We'll go to break. Revs trail 8-4.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Great food, fantastic bartenders, and ice-cold beer every night. Acoustic acts on Saturday and Sunday afternoons in our Four Seasons patio from 3 to 6. We've even got various fundraising events throughout the year and are a proud sponsor of 5 York City softball teams and the York Revolution, where you can come in as a stranger and leave feeling like family. The Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit online at racehorsetavern.com.
Many ancient cultures believed our feet to be the source of well-being. In fact, from the moment humankind first stood upright, our feet have been our most fundamental connection with the earth. At Flying Feet, we strive to strengthen that connection with a selection of summer footwear that are fashionably appealing, orthopedically correct, and most importantly, comfortable.
Flying Feet.
Since we introduced them, OOFOS has been the hottest brand of thongs, slides, and clogs on the market. Lightweight and fashionable, OOFOam technology absorbs 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear materials. Less stress on your feet and joints means OOFOS all-day comfort. Now Flying Feet introduces New Sole. These American-made thongs and slides are soft, lightweight, and super comfortable. Their supportive footbed addresses a variety of foot ailments. New soles are especially good for water fun as they float, are non-porous, and slip-resistant. See all of the men's and women's styles available for your summer fun at Flying Feet.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty prices. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue behind Domino's Pizza, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Head to the bottom of the seventh, 8-4. Long Island leads it. I would have carried the Northeastern performance, but they were way out in left field. Couldn't really hear it on radio, so nice job by them, though, nonetheless. Long Island will go to its bullpen. Right-hander Vladimir Pinto takes over. Joe Iorio tonight, 6 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, only 2 were earned. And he walked only 1 and struck out 6, 99 pitches, 69 strikes. And now in the hands of their bullpen, leading by 4. For Pinto, it'll be his 4th appearance. And so far, 3 innings, 1 hit, and 1 unearned run. He has a win as well. 1 win, no losses. Revs will have the top of the order. Encarnacion, Reyes, and Nash coming up. Pinto was at AAA St. Paul in the Twins system earlier this year. Remember, they're now the Twins AAA affiliate, the St. Paul Saints. He was 3-4 with a 2.08 ERA, 25 outings. His first 6 seasons, he was with a different AL Central organization, the Tigers. Got as high as AAA Toledo last year. JC will lead things off. 1 for 3 tonight with a double and a run scored. Here's the first pitch. It is in the dirt outside. 5-run 5th inning. Neither team has scored since. Long Island went from down 4-3 to up 8-4. That's where we are. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Took a little off, it appeared. Pinto, 5'11", 170. 24-year-old from Maracay, Venezuela. He now lives in Lakeland, Florida, which is the spring home of the Tigers. 1-1, and that misses down and away. He signed with Detroit as an international free agent in 2014. Began his pro career in the Venezuelan Summer League, then got to the Gulf Coast League in the United States. Here's the 2-1, and it's in the dirt, gets away. But tempting as it may be, it's not. JC stays at the plate. You know what, though? They did very effectively find a way to replace Johnny Turbo's skill set with Matt Chamberlain. On the 3-1, and that's over for a strike. Looked like a slider. Nowadays, guys will throw that pitch in any count. Full count. And time is asked for, very emphatically relayed by Steve Zawiski.
That was more emphatic than any strike call tonight.
You're not wrong. Castro setting up away. 3-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. Pinto put it where they wanted it. One down here in the 7th. Some scores from elsewhere tonight around the league brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Gastonia beat High Point 11-5. Honey Hunters a 4th straight win. Genomes are down 4-2 in the 8th at Southern Maryland, so Gastonia could go up 9.5 in the South. Genomes in danger of a 5th straight loss. Pitch to Elmer Reyes is up high. Lancaster, boy, being around some of their personnel the last few days, you'd think they might be panicking, but they lead 6-2 in the 8th in Charleston tonight. 1-0 and a swing and a miss on a fastball mid-90s. They're trying to end a 4-game skid. Southern Maryland is winning their game. And Lancaster leads Southern Maryland by 1.5 in the second half. Lexington leads Staten Island 4-2 in the 7th at Wild Health Field. I'll tell you the wild card implications in a moment. There's the 1-1 and a swing and a foul back to the top of the net. High Point entered the day 1.5 up over Kentucky and Lancaster. Rockers lost. Kentucky is losing. Lancaster is winning, so Barnstormers could get to within a half game of a wild card lead if they would end up needing it at the end. Long Island trying to get to within 3.5 of the wild card lead if they win this one. Here's the pitch to Reyes. He swings, lines it out to center, falling fast, looping liner. It's down for a hit. Seymour was way deep. And Reyes bloops it in shallow center, has his second hit tonight, and hit number 115 of his season. Oh, 1-out base runner, Talvin Nash to the plate. Nash 1 for 3 tonight, RBI single back in the first. And he was our RBI guy tonight. Milkshakes on Talvin. Pinto ready, first offering. He swings and he rips a base hit to left. Reyes up to second, and the Revs with 2 on and 1 out. He drilled that one, jumped on it. Might be getting that timing back again. At BP today, there was a group of youth baseball players hanging around the cage, and Talvin spent a lot of time with them in the dugout afterwards, signing autographs, talking with them. And they were very appreciative. A little wide-eyed, perhaps. He's a big fella. Here's Nelly. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Revs trying to create an opportunity for them here. Pitch to Nelly, fastball over for a strike. They're down 4. 2 on with 1 out. They now have 10 hits on the night. Pinto the stretch. 0-1 to Nelly, and a swing and a miss. Went soft away. Slider. Duke coaching over at first, carrying all of Talvin's armor over to the dugout. See if Duke's got some runs in him this inning. Now the 0-2, and it's off the plate away. Revs down 8-4 here in the 7th. Nelly works it full. Anytime he swings, he can hit the ball 450 feet, and yet he is so patient and selective. Full count. There's the stretch from Pinto. 3-2. It is inside, ball 4. He was backing up, a little stumble to his step, and it was in off the plate. His second walk tonight, 92nd this year, and Talvin's walks record is now 13 away from being matched. Bases loaded for Melky Mesa with 1 out here in the 7th. And he's the tying run. And here comes pitching coach Mark Weidemeyer to the mound. Melky's had a week full of highlight reel moments. I asked him today, why no outfield assists last night? And he said that, well, they were smart. They didn't try to run on him. Tonight they did, and they paid. But milestone after milestone this week in big spots. He went over 70 home runs with York, over 300 RBIs, over 30 outfield assists just this week. And the Revs with back-to-back thrilling Saturday night comebacks here at home to see if they have another one in them tonight. Melky 1 for 3, a single and a run scored. That was back in the 3rd. His base running created a throwing error that allowed him to score. Long Island with lefty Tyler Webb up in their bullpen now. Here's the stretch from Pinto after the visit. First pitch, he swings and he pops it in the air in shallow left. Chamberlain is in, staggering under it. And the catch is made. Elmer will tag, drawing a throw in. And that's out number 2. Now Melky trying to jump on the first one that was good to hit and got under it. And Jeffrey Perez to the plate.
Jeffrey's had a good night tonight, looking to come through in a big way here, and he has struggled with the bases loaded so far this year. No hits in 10 attempts.
Well, this would be a good time to change that. Tonight he's 2 for 3, RBI fielder's choice early in the game. Since then has singled, doubled, stolen a base, and scored. Loaded with 2 away. And the first pitch, it is on the inner half, a strike. Pinto jumps ahead. Reyes at third had a bloop hit. Nash at second, scalded a hit. Nelly at first, walked. Here's the 0-1, and it misses high and away. Castro having to reach. Pinto will get it up there mid-90s. That was 94. 20th pitch of the inning. Revs down 8-4 here in the 7th. Outfield straight up for the dugouts and 2. Castro wants it up. Pitch to Perez, a swing and a miss. Fastball at 95, got him to swing through it. And Vladimir Pinto works out of it No runs, 2 hits. Revs leave the bases loaded in the 7th. And we'll go to the 8th tonight. Doug Olchese is coming in for his second appearance. It's Long Island 8, York 4.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. There are 1,000,001 possibilities to power your business visibility. Achieve more than you ever thought possible with Fast Signs.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Jenny Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Brownstone Equipment Bobcat of York has a huge inventory of equipment rentals available now. From skid steers, excavators, lifts, and more, we have it all at affordable prices. Stop in our showroom today, located right off North Sherman Street, for all your rental equipment needs. Buy, rent, and service your equipment at Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York and start crossing those outdoor projects off your list. Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York. Rock solid customer service.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the 8th, Doug Olchese comes in, back-to-back nights. Had a 1-2-3 ninth inning last night, 9 pitches, couple flyouts, and a grounder. So he'll look to do it back-to-back evenings. He'll face 3, 4, and 5 this time. De Frias, and Castro. Olchese, the New Jersey native, pitched to William Patterson, was in the Frontier League earlier this year. 8-4 Long Island. De digs in, 2 for 3 with an RBI tonight, and he swings and he lines one to first right at Nelly. Down to a knee and makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And he's now 2 for 4 tonight. Here's Vladimir Frias, who came in for Romero in the 4th and walked in his only trip to the plate. It's getting to be that time of night, isn't it, Jake?
It is.
Play a game soon. First pitch to Frias, swing and a miss on a changeup.
Shall we right now?
We can start it. I don't know. Olchese might mow through them again.
All right, we can play This Date in York Baseball History, brought to you by the York County History Center.
0-1 pitch, that's down and in.
Visit them online at yorkhistorycenter.org. All right, today's first one happened in 2014, and it was the first of something in franchise history.
Tim Battle's inside the park home run. Okay. 6-5 win over Lancaster.
All right.
1-1, and a swing and a foul back over the roof.
2011, the second of something in franchise history.
The second, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Pitch, it is down in the dirt, 2-2. 2011. Olchese ready, he deals, and a swing and a drive hit deep down the line and left, but Frias pulls it just foul. I don't know, maybe like an 8-game winning streak or something?
Nope. It's an individual achievement.
pitch. That misses high and outside, 3-2. Complete game shutout. Sean Garceau.
Correct.
Against the Road Warriors. 5-hitter. This one hit in the air, right center field. It's JC from right who's over, calls off Mesa and makes the grab. 2 away.
It was a 4-hitter.
Oh.
How many Ks?
9.
Correct.
What else?
Ooh, this one is another second in team history, 2015.
Uh-huh. Oh, I don't know yet. Here's Carlos Castro. He bounces one to third base. Herrera coming up. He's got it. Pumps and fires it across to first in a 1-2-3 8th inning for Doug Oldchazzy. 6 up, 6 down in his first 2 appearances with York. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Long Island 8, York 4.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream, and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change, growth, any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work, work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the bottom of the 8th inning. 8-4 Long Island as lefty Tyler Webb takes over. Revs had a big opportunity in the 7th, couldn't get anything out of it. They will try to create another one as Josue Herrera will lead things off. Left against left. Herrera tonight 0 for 3. Fly out, strikeout, ground out. Webb with the pitch and a swing and a ground ball smacked foul down past first. Revs meanwhile get Nick Green up for the 9th. For Webb, it's game number 43, 2-3 with a 2.14 ERA. 12 for 15 in saves. The 0-1 and a swing and a chopper foul over by the Revs dugout. Nunez came up the steps and tried to make a play on it. He'll bat third this inning. Troy Stokes Jr. has a bat in the on-deck area. He'll pinch hit next. There's the 0-2, and a ground ball tight to the line at first. Sermo dives and knocks it down, and it skips behind him. He won't have a play. As it trickled out onto the outfield grass, it's a base hit for Herrera, and that'll start us off here in the bottom of the 8th. Oh, I might know the answer to that. 2015?
Correct.
Walk-off grand slam? No, that was September of that year. Man. August 20th, 2015.
Correct.
Troy Stokes Jr. to pinch hit. First pitch, it is a called strike, down. Troy hitting .265, 10 home runs. 46 batted in. Pitch from Webb, a swing and a miss, and Castro missed it. Right to the backstop. Herrera moves up on a pass ball. This is just Stokes' second pinch hit appearance this year. That might have been a cross-up. Castro and Webb will meet.
And Stokes getting the opportunity here against the lefty where he has thrived this year. .326 against southpaws.
I do not know the answer to your inquiry.
You've already gotten 2. Do you just want to concede this one?
No. Webb deals. Breaking ball, that's down low. Webb with lots of big league time, most of it with St. Louis. Prior to that, Yankees, Brewers, Padres. Pitch, breaking ball in the dirt. 6'5" lefty. He was in the majors as recently as last year with the Cardinals. Originally a 10th round pick of the Yankees in 2013 out of University of South Carolina. He's a South Carolina native. Now the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Fastball gets Stokes. It's the 9th time the Revs have struck out tonight. And with one down, John Nunez to the plate. Nunez 2 for 3 with a triple. Stretch from Webb. First pitch to Nunez. It's down and in. He'll bat from the right side of the plate this time. I don't know. Just tell me so we can move on to the next thing.
All right. Well, that's the last thing, but it was the second suspended regular season game.
Oh. I would not have gotten that. Good one. 1-0. That is inside. I can't even think who that was against. Was it in Lancaster?
It does not say.
What? Who wrote that?
Who was your intern in 2015?
Let me see it. Time is called. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that one little detail was left out. It was at Southern Maryland. I remember now that I've read it.
Maybe that's on the section of that day.
Here's a swing and a fly ball, right field. Woodcock has it measured in a couple steps, makes the grab. And he'll crank it into shortstop on the throw in. 2 away here in the 8th.
It's not on the makeup day. Accountability.
Well,
someone's got to do it.
That media guide is rendered useless with an omission like that. I'm back to the top of the order, and JC 1 for 4 tonight with a double and a run scored. Pitch from Webb, swings and he grounds it left side and through. It's a base hit. They will send Herrera. Here comes the throw from Chamberlain. It's late. He scores standing. Josue Herrera scores from second. Encarnacion rips the RBI hit into left. And it's now an 8-5 game here in the bottom of the 8th. The Revs had been just 2 for 14 with runners in scoring position on the night. But JC drives in his 50th of the year.
And if this stays a 3-run game, more or less, it'll be interesting to see how Long Island manages the 9th. Webb is their team saves leader.
Here's Elmer Reyes, who takes a strike. Yeah, they had been, I guess, going based on matchup earlier in the year. Some of those guys no longer active. Here's a swing and a miss from Reyes, a changeup. Elmer 2 for 3 with a run scored tonight and a hit by pitch. As far as active players for tonight, Webb with 12 saves, nobody else with more than 1. There's a swing and a foul tip at the feet of Castro. And that one got him. They'll give him a moment. It's a changeup from the lefty. Revs have now matched the Ducks' hit total with 12. Now, if Reyes can reach, Nash on deck would be the tying run. The pitch to Elmer, he swings and he pops it foul and back out of play. Stays alive on 0-2. Webb ready, delivers, and a swing and a pop up, and this one looks playable. It is. Frias at third is under it by the bag. He's got it. And that will do it for the Revs in the 8th. They do get 1 run back. Comes on 2 hits, 1 runner left. The pass ball earlier in the inning will make it unearned, but counts just the same for the offense. We go to the 9th. It's Long Island 8, York 5.
Comfort and convenience await you at the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York, situated in the suburb of historic downtown York. Our hotel provides easy access to popular local attractions including the Harley-Davidson Factory, the York Fairgrounds, Hershey Park, the Gettysburg Battlefield, and Lancaster Amish Country. Unwind in our spacious hotel rooms featuring plush beds, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, and other home-like amenities. Head to our on-site restaurant and lounge, Trios, to enjoy delicious American cuisine or an evening cocktail. Keep up with your exercise routine while traveling by using our family-friendly hotel's fitness center and the largest indoor heated pool in York. We also feature flexible meeting space for memorable events. The combination of modern accommodations, excellent service, and a great location will make your stay at 4 Points by Sheraton York.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the ninth inning, Nick Green comes on. Rebs down 8-5. They get 1 run back. Green trying to find his stride again. He's had a couple of rough outings here of late, command especially. Overall with York now 13 outings, 0-2 with an 8.44 ERA. It's actually exactly the same ERA that he had in Mexico in 6 outings. First pitch to Jose Sermo is in for a strike. Ducks with 6, 7, and 8 batting here in the 9th. Here's the wind, the 0-9. Here's the wind, the 0-1. And it just missed outside. Typically a lot of breaking stuff from Green. And the Ducks do have someone else loosening for the 9th. Rebs will have the heart of the order due up. Down 3. Pitch to Sermo, a swing and a miss. Big toppling curveball. Sermo 2 for 3. RBI double. Run scored. Walk. Been an on-base machine since signing. Pitch. It's a curveball. Locked him up. Called third strike. Green breaks off a good one. And 1 away here in the 9th. Sermo now on base 3 out of 5 times tonight. Means that he has now reached base safely 14 of 22 times since joining the Ducks. It's a lot. Here is Woodcock. First pitch is down low. It's Matt Carasidi who's up in Long Island's bullpen. He had a 1-2-3-8 last night. The wind, the 1-0, and a swing and a miss. Woodcock 2 walks, a sac bunt, a double play. Also a steal and a run scored. The wind, the 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Green, he does have natural movement on everything. That, I guess that's a fastball with cut. The 1-2. And a swing and a chopper down to first base. Nelly comes up, gloves it, steps on first. And 2 away here in the 9th. Green looking as comfortable as he has in some time. Looking to finish a clean inning here. Matt Chamberlain will be the hitter. First pitch, and that misses way inside, almost hit him. Chamberlain listed as being 2 for 4 tonight, and in real baseball, he's 1 for 3. Here's the 1-0, and that misses in off the plate. Two runs scored, 2 stolen bases. Also has a fake RBI. On the wind, the 2-0, and it went up over his head, and now he's going to get Huffy. as he takes off his helmet and stares at Green, and now both sides will be warned. And Mace comes out and says, for what? Steve Zawiski says, Mark, you know what's going on.